We have a gig March 20th. Yeah. It's at Parlor in Providence. It's with our dear, dear friends.
Oh my God.
I bet it was fucking Kodo.
Great sushi.
As a guy who writes lyrics, I don't like the Doors.
Hello, Lansing. So, how did you even join up with them?
So, hello. What's going on? It's Rock Bottom, and it's an extra dudified version. We got extra bodies in the room. This is okay. So before we get into this, we've got our dear boys in the house
sir.
For a little segment we were talking about having for a little while, getting guys that were in our former bands and that sort of thing. So
nice.
So of course we've got Devon and Ryan here.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to talk all about what you guys have, unfortunately, why you know him so well.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right, motherfucker.
I like how you started with unfortunately.
Buckle up.
So Andrew,
okay.
last week, doing his weird memory test for the duration of the episode, kind of jogged my memory here. Just got me thinking about like, maybe something fun I could do here. So I don't know how well this is going to work out. It's probably not going to work that good.
We'll be fine.
But for those of you on the video end of things, you may notice some. I guess not really. You can't really tell. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to try to write a song start to finish while these guys are talking shit.
Hell yeah!
So over the course of this episode, I'm going to see if I can get through it. I'll be sort of in and out, which is why we have an extra man in the house.
That's awesome. It's never enough men.
And then we'll see what happens. We'll run the episode for however long it runs, and then we'll see what I can drum up in that time.
We got an extra body. We're still somehow down one brain. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Well, let's get our fortune cookies going first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
You know how it is. I need some good luck here.
Treats first.
Fucking show becomes an ASMR show. Fortune cookies don't know me at all.
I don't have a fucking fortune.
Oh, that's not
Yeah. This is a terrible.
you win.
This is
Oh
a
my
bad omen.
God.
I'm not,
You win.
It's not going to work. Oh no.
That's crazy.
Mine says a lifetime of heartwarming acts of kindness is ahead. This fortune cookie doesn't know me at all.
Mine is just dumb. Good writing is clear thinking made visible. Thanks. Yeah.
The month of January will be filled with exciting adventures.
Cool. So you can find that out in a year.
So a
Yeah,
year from
Awesome.
now.
Think about that one in a couple months.
Get after it.
3 different people have gotten that one, by the way. So you're all
No
fucked
way.
next year. Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys gotta like keep tallies of how many multiples you get.
It does the same thing
Yeah,
here.
he's got that
Yeah,
one of
your
the
luck
Deresta
with career opportunities for you. We've had this one before. Yeah. So
yeah, there's all this good luck that's I've yet to see it happen. So, all right. So I'm gonna start the clock in a minute here. I have set some things up. I've set some other things up. So we're gonna see what works and what doesn't in a second here. We got OBS running, so we'll throw it up in the corner. I don't know what you're gonna get out of that, but anyway, let's get after it.
I mean, we've had quite a time.
all right, hold on, before you suck at this. How did you guys owe me? Let's start with that. Jesus.
Well, me and him.
bands are you dipshits in?
Well, okay. Well, we're not in. Well, we're in the Mighty Fall, Nick.
You're in a band.
No, but at least you know how it is. You gotta start.
So Andrew, how did you meet me? Let's
Story.
start there because we
There
met
you go.
before anybody
We
else
did.
here.
Yeah,
Yep.
we were first. Yep. We met because of your brother.
That's right.
And then we decided we liked the same things more than me and your brother did.
Yeah.
So we started to hang out more.
That's very, very true.
And
And it was all because of music.
Yeah, it was all because of Avenged. honestly.
Literally.
That's what it was. And
That's so crazy.
And so we started to just hang out more, and we started jamming more and all that kind of stuff. And God, we fucking met you a few years later, I think.
I met you first through Chadwick
Right.
years ago.
Yeah, but that was still only a few years later. I want to say
I remember that
maybe
name.
3 or 4 years.
Alex
after that.
Chadwick. Yeah.
No, that was way before. Like, I think we even did music stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it was like
Right.
not long after I met him.
And I always can't remember how I met you.
Because I met Chadwick
By
in-
proxy with him.
Really?
Yeah.
I got you from him?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
All right.
I'm
Thanks.
like,
You know,
I'm like fairly certain.
I don't remember.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
I'm loving
'cause-
how the origin story. You guys have no. It
No,
only
no,
works
'cause
out
I'm
somehow
trying
that's no one knows how they
Dude,
actually
let me tell
met
you
each
something.
other.
So,
You know
like-
how much- I don't think you understand how much time we spent together when we were younger. All
Probably
that shit
a lot.
blends together, brother.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All that shit blends together.
Dude, every fucking day.
Every day.
Yeah, I met you through him.
Yeah.
because I missed you.
We were
through,
all so young,
middle
it's
school
like-
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like that connection to Zach Prosser, I think, too. That was part of it.
Yeah, and then you were right up the street from me, and I was like,
That's right.
Jesus.
I don't know how. It must have been like music class.
That was after.
What happened when we were like, yo, bro, let's play music together?
The Avenged thing.
Like, how can I
Yeah.
not remember these things?
So
Yeah,
who
no, that
initiated?
was the
Who
event
was the
thing.
one that say?
Well, me and him
Okay.
always play guitar. Sorry to cut you off. Me and
No,
him
go ahead.
always play guitar together because he just played guitar and I just played guitar, and he was friends with my older brother. So he would just like always bring the guitar over, and he would like jam with my older brother. And then, yeah, one day they were playing Avenged Sevenfold in our living room downstairs, and I was like, "What's going on?" I was so young. I was like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Andrew, please tell me about all of this."
This is
now
the
we're
coolest
here.
shit ever.
Yeah,
And then
that's so fucked.
I think I met you, and it might have been band through through the high school.
I think that's where we started to like actually like kind of hang out a little bit. But like I said, we met through Chadwick before that.
yeah,
A little bit before that, because I know that was that Black Sabbath thing that we did before that.
yes.
You
Yep,
guys
that
played
was with
Black
Zach.
Sabbath?
We
That
did,
was with
yeah. That was the
Zach.
first time me and him ever played together.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did like it was like what the fuck? It was like Paranoid, Iron Man, and was that it?
I think that was it. I think that was it. Bless you.
I think I met you through Chadwick, bro. Because I knew Chadwick when I was in like
Who's burps?
6th grade.
You might have.
He was like older than me, obviously. And I was in a class where I was only with like Chadwick and Ralphie Perez,
Oh,
who I still hang out with now.
Ralphie.
And Alex was like the only older kid in middle school that was like cool to me. And then you were boys with him already, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's how I met you.
Oh, for sure.
That's weird.
You know, how
You're right. I don't remember shit, bro. I had to put it together for a
I
minute,
feel like we just I showed up at Andrew's house, and then you pulled up one day, and I was like,
Yeah, maybe.
cool.
Okay.
We're all friends now.
Well,
All right, here goes.
It's like the classic thing of like when in college, like you meet your college roommate, and now you're just best friends for life. That's what
Yeah.
happened to me. Literally, one of my first college roommates, kid named Brendan, we call him Sheen. I still talk to this day. He's married with a kid. We send memes. I go visit him in New Hampshire. He comes visits me. So
Sick.
guy things.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to remember how Fatal got started. I really don't.
Well, hold on before. So hold on. Let's put these guys over for a little bit. So I want to know your background. So we'll start with Devon. So when did you first pick up the guitar? Because I know you're a guitar player.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I just turned 28. I don't know what last
You're
week.
fucking
We have
young. I
me and
keep
him
forgetting
have the
yeah,
same
we got the
birthday.
same birthday.
I just turned 28 last week. I've been playing guitar for 20 years, bro. So when I was 8, I think it was like when I was 8 when you guys showed me All Excess.
Yeah,
I was about that
It
age.
was around that time. Yeah, 8
And
or 9.
my dad didn't play the guitar. He did when he was younger, but I knew he had this old Fender in the attic.
Okay.
So when he showed me Avenged, I was like, what really got me was like they had Sin had a solo and on a DVD. It was just the coolest thing ever when you're a little ass kid. I don't know. So I was like, Dad, give me the fucking guitar. And I was like, I don't want to take lessons. I don't want to fucking do anything.
So-
I just want to learn how to play songs.
So you're all self-taught.
Yeah,
For you,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
100%.
Yeah.
I think we all are, right?
I just like watched
Yeah.
a YouTube video and just like, all right, I'm gonna try to play this now. And
Yeah.
then because I was like, I want to play Avenged with him. I think he knew a couple songs, and then he got the guitar, and I was like, bruh.
Yeah,
So
No, well, it was Bill. Bill did show me, and then after I took off, I was kind of on
Bill.
my own.
Bill's the
Once
goat.
we moved past the 70s and 80s rock, that was kind of that I was on my own from there.
That's what you love, though.
Nick.
Oh,
Bill,
that's it.
Bill's the guy that has like the Peter Criss, like the Destroyer outfit that I was telling you about.
Oh fuck!
He's
Oh,
that
he's
guy.
got
yeah.
everything. The
Yeah.
pinball machines,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
name
he has
it.
the fucking Kiss Meets the Phantom DVD and all that shit. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
That's that fucking guy.
Damn, Bill.
So
Just
Ryan,
nuts.
so when did you start? So Ryan's a drummer.
Yup.
Is I don't know. You
Is.
can tell me.
Yep.
Good,
He
good,
is. We were
good.
just playing
Come on.
earlier.
I'm
Come
just
on.
making sure.
Playing
So
keep
when
the
was
fucking
your
respect on his name.
Chops are there. Chops are there.
when was your first drum set? Or when was the first time you started playing drums? If you remember.
I was like 13.
Good.
Yeah. Shit. I was like 13.
You're looking at me like I know. I don't know.
No,
I
I'm
fucking
trying to
know.
remember
Yeah,
exactly
it's weird
when.
to
I
think
just
about that age.
I'm trying to
It is.
Damn. That long ago, huh?
I try to put it. to put it to like an
like
album that came out or
perspective.
something.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how I try
well,
to figure it out.
I started in his basement. Like he played
So you
through
played.
a whole.
So you played in his. Okay.
he
Cool,
played
cool.
through a whole Led Zeppelin song, and then he like gave me the sticks. He's like, I don't know, diddle around. It was an electric
Mhm.
set. He's like, have fun.
You know, so he had like an old Roland.
Yeah, he had the
Oh, it had to
old.
be- yeah, back then,
Damn.
The TD10s.
Yeah. Because I remember being in his house and seeing
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember just sitting there, and he showed me how to do it. We put it on. he went upstairs and I played through the song almost flawlessly.
Damn, son.
And
You know what song it was?
Black Dog.
Black Dog, yeah.
Fire.
Black Dog. Like once I
Good
got past
choice.
like the speed of the intro, I was like, all right, this is like, I get this.
A little fun.
I get this. Like everything's moving in different ways here. And then I went upstairs and he said, I'm gonna bring a drum set by like next week and we're gonna learn because that's just gonna happen now.
All praise.
Yeah, that's just gonna happen
Yeah.
now. And I
Okay.
learned on a Slingerland 70 Slingerland set, and it was the best sounding drum set I ever had.
God, I miss that
Damn.
drum set so much.
And now you guys are best friends.
What a beautiful fucking drum set that was.
Beautiful.
So
God
where
damn.
did
Does
the
he still have that?
Yeah.
Oh thank God.
really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Come on now.
Does he play it though?
No.
Damn, Bill.
No, that's
Do I
just
have his-
that's a showpiece now.
got
You
you.
can't.
I
That's
gotta-
retired.
I gotta text him.
I think I gotta look. I think he might have changed it. I'll send it to you.
Where did like Avenged come from though, bro? Like, how did you guys?
That
start
was my
listening
next
to
question to you. Is how did that all
that?
start?
I always
for
wonder
you
like
guys?
how. Like, I know my brother like was always like into like underground like back then. I don't even remember where the hell
No,
he
but I mean
listened
back
to small
then,
music. but-
we were into Avenged because I remember me and him like we were like psyched on them before because that was all before self-titled came out.
No,
'Cause
I know.
I
That's why I'm like,
remember-
where did it come from? Because it wasn't Guitar Hero. It wasn't none of that shit.
No,
And it could have been MTV.
It was he got him
Because Backcountry was the first MTV song.
He got him from me ultimately, I think, because I remember I was with Amanda, I think, at the time when we were like really were with like in Avenged, and that's when self-titled came out, and like I remember waiting for like the Little Piece of Heaven video to drop and like all that shit. Like I remember all of
Damn,
that,
son.
and that again, I'm fucking dating myself. Get the fucking carbon dating out. I remember
25, 20.
I remember sitting at your house waiting for the fucking video to go live and watching it and like being all fucked up that it was all a cartoon. You know what I mean?
That shit was
like,
fucking wild when it came
yeah,
out.
I remember all that shit, and I remember it coming out because we were all together when the album released. I'm pretty sure that was the year that Eric got hit by the fucking pumpkin. If you remember that,
What, your brother?
yeah. Do you remember we were
What?
fucking out walking? You might have been too young for that.
Maybe.
We were fucking out walking on Halloween that year, and someone did a fucking drive by with a pumpkin. They fucking took him out.
Was that like near
Sounds
Shell?
about right.
Yeah,
On Smith Street?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember,
That sounds
I
about
remember.
right.
yeah. So context. So,
If
Con- yeah.
It's such an
So-
Eric story, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Is that what I'm
Sounds
saying?
about right.
Yeah.
so the girl I was dating at the time, we walked her home, and we were just walking back to your house, ironically, and we're just walking down the street, and this car comes flying by with a whole ass fucking pumpkin, man. This thing wasn't carved, nothing. And they fucking just hummed it out the window, and it hit my brother in the back. It took him right the fuck out. It exploded on his back.
Exploded.
It left a welt like this big on his back. It was fucking
Knowing
massive.
Eric, it's so funny.
Going
we were with
35.
Stanley.
Oh my god.
So me and Stanley were on the ground fucking crying because we're done. We can't breathe.
And
We're
he's an
laughing.
instigator.
Your brother's just standing there because he didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, he's like, oh
My
no.
brother's on the ground because he can't breathe. And Jesse, we were Jesse Bucci, and he's trying to chase the car.
Jesse.
Chase the car.
Dude, I will never forget that moment. We were sitting. Eric was like limping home because he couldn't catch his breath like 90% of the walk home. Dude, it was
Damn.
and I'm pretty sure that was the same night that self-titled came out.
Oh,
If
That's
I remember right.
what?
Because it came out on
What a
Halloween
movie.
2007.
Wow.
So I'm pretty
Bro.
sure that was the same night.
Why was it so much cooler back then when like any band's album came out?
I don't fucking know.
Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
There was anticipation.
Because no one
Like,
throws
Right,
no one throws
bro?
pumpkins anymore. I don't know.
Damn.
We gotta start throwing pumpkins when our albums come out.
we were like fresh.
Nick, I got
an
we
idea.
were like
Sure.
fresh on iTunes, man.
Huh?
Right? Like
Like fresh on iTunes.
Yeah.
maybe I'm not listening to the right shit. But
There was
I
like
feel
hype building up. There was like barely social media, so when you heard about it, it was like, oh man, they're coming out with something. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot more build up back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much like you couldn't just go on Kingdom Leaks and find it a
Right,
weekend.
Bro,
Like,
we used to all link up, go to the
MySpace
mall,
had
buy
it.
the CD, go home, listen to it together,
In
try
all-
to learn the
okay.
songs.
In all fairness, though, we did do that for Hail to the King.
We did it for
we
mad
did.
albums.
No, we
bro.
did it.
was
No,
like,
we did it for a bunch of them.
That shit was mad
Did
fun.
we? Because
Yeah.
I remember doing it for Hail to the King because we were like
Nightmare?
the first people in Newberry Comics. No, we didn't do it for Nightmare because
feel
I
like
got
we
Nightmare
did,
2
bro.
weeks early.
Yeah,
What, bro?
and
I got
the
Nightmare 2 weeks early because
Who are
I
you?
dug through the internet.
we were in school, and I'm pretty sure I bailed.
No,
Yeah,
that was not ready to
I don't
die.
even remember.
because we
were definitely
bailed and we hid in the
Yeah.
fucking auditorium.
Yeah,
On Call of
yeah,
Duty.
yeah.
That was not ready to die.
I don't know why there was so many people in that auditorium.
I don't know why
there was
either.
like what,
Always,
there was
bro.
like 12
What are you
people in
doing in
there.
here? Get out of here.
Why are there
Yeah.
12 people and no
You
one
don't need to be
cares?
in
What are
here.
you
Either way,
talking
but it's not
about?
your
Boy,
business.
if you can't tell, Avenge was a big part of us.
Yeah, no
when we were
shit.
younger.
Like,
And we're-
That's why we started like
And
playing
we're
music
only
and shit.
hitting the scratching the iceberg right now.
Yeah,
I know you guys
it's-
are going to go
yeah,
way
I mean-
deeper. I know.
Yeah, I mean, but that was it back then. You know what I mean? That
Oh, I
was like
understand.
that was the knot for us. You
That
know,
was me,
I mean,
but-
there was obviously we had so much more back then. There was so much more fun that we had, and we did so much stupid shit when we were
Forget
younger. I mean,
forget it.
that wasn't music related at all. I remember I was telling Taste a story not that long ago about when we were playing fucking Manhunt with the cars.
What?
We fucking
like
had
making
we had
shit.
3 cars. It was his Xterra, it was Gil's Mustang, and it was Nick Gomes' car.
Yeah.
And instead of just playing Manhunt like normal people,
Maybe Sean's Mazda.
no, we didn't have Sean's
No.
car yet.
No?
No, it was just the 3 of them.
Okay.
We might have had Robin's car, maybe.
Something.
Maybe.
The
There might have
Hyundai.
been 4 cars. Yeah, the fucking Hyundai.
That thing was fucking.
And instead of
Maybe.
playing Manhunt like normal people, where you just hide in like a bush, we set a neighborhood boundary.
Yeah.
And we
Yo,
just
that
took
was
the
sick,
cars out,
actually.
and we would just like hide in like parking lots like a mile away, and we just had to drive around and find each other, which was insanely fun. We like found him like I think you've been to his house
you
before.
can't miss mine. I mean,
Yeah, yours was easy to find, which was
bright yellow.
which was
How do
great
you
not
miss
being
it?
on your
bus,
team, I
yeah.
remember that.
Why is he wearing
Cheating.
yellow?
But it was also great not being on Gil's team
What do
because
you think?
Gil's car didn't shut the fuck up because he had a fucking Mustang with no
Exactly.
fucking tailpipe on
Yep.
it. So
That car was so
so you could
loud.
hear him no matter where he was.
Gil was still at home.
Yeah.
Gil,
he
I
was
hear you
he
at
was
the
on his
house.
way 20 minutes ago. He's still at home.
He's
He's not in the boat.
That's the most Gil thing ever.
That's true. But
100%.
like that
You
was
can
all
hear him eating in the background. No, I already left.
Yeah, I'm on my
okay.
way, bro. All
Yeah,
right.
sure.
You hear his dad talking.
Yeah.
that was all the dumb shit that we did back then. Like the Avengers was a big part of us getting together and just becoming
Yeah.
as tight as we were, and as tight as we were as musicians. But as friends, I mean, that was like you said, it was like the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
so much
exactly.
dumb shit happened after
Yeah.
that. But like I said, Avengers is such a huge part of it that you could tie almost all of those memories to them in one form or another. It's at some point they are related to that memory at some point.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
Like, okay, ready? Here's a good one. I remember we went to Target one time.
Tarjay.
There's so many options where this can go.
Right.
The helmet.
Oh. God.
And this is back when Ryan was okay with getting brain damage. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little
We-
bit. It's probably why I am
We-
wearing it today.
Yeah.
Nick Gomes had a van. He used to work at like some summer camp or something. I
Yeah,
think
he
it was
was like a
van.
lifeguard.
And
or
so he
something.
rented
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
He used to
my
get this
word.
van, and it was like a 10-passenger van or something. So we used to all pile into this van. And we were like, dude, let's just go fuck around at like a Target or something. Because, what the fuck else do you do when you're like 15?
We literally just walked around talking.
yeah, we just,
Yeah.
So, so I had this aluminum
High school
bat,
over again.
and Ryan had this helmet on. I'm like, dude, it'd be really funny if I hit you in the head with this bat. He goes,
I
dude,
remember.
that'd be funny as fuck.
In Target.
In the store.
In the middle.
In the store.
Like, not in an aisle. Like,
no, it's just
in the
store.
middle.
So it was like,
Yeah. The end.
You're right. It would be funny. Bam! I fucking whacked him with this bat, which is funny, right?
Yeah, but you didn't take it. You didn't hit me like you were going to hit me with a bat and I have a helmet on, like Silly Goose times. You hit me like, I'm
he
going to
was
take
going for
advantage
third
of the
base.
fact that you have a helmet on right
Yeah.
now, and this bat is like a 10 drop, and I'm going to hit you with it.
yes, yeah, that was like in 2025 that would be considered a felony, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's battery.
no,
You're going to
for
jail.
sure.
yeah,
You're
it
going
would
to
be
jail,
considered
yeah.
a felony if anybody else saw this.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
A lunk alarm would have
Yeah.
gone off in
But
Target.
2012,
Oh my
when you're a kid or younger, or
Yeah,
whatever,
they're
it's
like,
funny.
we're
Yeah.
like, oh wow, these kids are just defective, right? So, but again, right, well, we could tie it back to Avenge. What did we do on the way there? We had a mosh pit in the car.
Yeah.
To
Facts.
I
Oh my
think it was
God.
Crossroads.
Yeah. Yes, it
I
was.
think where none of us
Memory
had fucking
unlocked.
seatbelts on, and we were just tossing each other around in the back seat like fucking idiots. The
Wow.
fucking back windows.
That's
were,
such a good song.
It was a van, so that you couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So all you could see driving down the road was the van going like this. Because all of us, it was like the three of us, and I couldn't remember who the fuck else. I think Sean might have been there.
Oh yeah.
That was a dangerous song, but I'll raise you, Mr. Bungle.
Oh, well, I wasn't
Damn.
allowed to listen
Stub-a-dub?
to that in people's car.
No, we weren't. I actually lost a pair of glasses to that.
I
Was it-
destroyed
Were you in
Brett's
the
No
car?
way.
because of
No.
that.
I do remember
wasn't me.
that.
What?
When you lost your glasses? No, I was
Yeah.
there for that.
Yeah, we were driving up a road in Lincoln, and we threw it on. And I opened the window and threw my head to the side. Glasses out, like a cartoon.
Gone. No way.
A truck. Immediately ran the. I pulled over. I went, well,
There it goes.
and then I had to explain it
There
to
you
my
go.
mother. Like, so the glasses look like this because I don't have self control.
Boy, I miss being young.
You know, some people go to parties and, you know, underage drink and do drugs.
Yeah.
Do those
Oh,
things,
yeah.
We didn't need
No,
it.
I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. I just find it. I find it funny.
Just a pack of cigarettes, and off we went.
That's it. That's all it was. You know what? I thank God that we didn't smoke or that we didn't drink because God forbid we did. Imagine.
No, that was later.
But imagine if we drank and shit at that point in time.
That would have been sick.
Yeah.
We'd be dead.
No, that would have been sick.
We'd be
no, that
fucking
would've
dead.
been-
We'd be dead.
We would have had
Yeah.
way more ideas.
We'd be dead.
No, we wouldn't.
Especially when Gillen shit got involved.
We would
we'd
just
be
have-
fucking dead.
we'd have
but,
more
but
gray
who
hairs
had
now.
self control at that point?
None of
I
us.
did not.
Right. That's my
I
point.
do now. I get it.
Yeah, now
I
you
know
do
what I-
because you're almost 30. I'm in my 30s.
I no. I'm 30 now.
He's
Oh
30.
my god.
I'm 30 now,
Holy
bro.
fuck,
Yeah.
I'm old.
It happened.
Yeah, fuck you.
What are you like,
God.
41?
Huh?
What are you, 41?
Fuck you. He's 40.
Pretty much.
No, he's not 40.
He's almost 40.
Feels like it.
37?
I'm 34. Hold on, you for real?
He said almost.
He's being a dick.
I'm
That's
guessing
why.
high.
You
all right.
agreed.
No, well, I thought. Okay,
Well, he doesn't even look 34, to be honest.
At least I
but
saw my hair. So
That's true. You do.
sorry, Nick and Chris. But
He's chilling.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Bold is a choice.
very good. So, all right, going back to so because I always like to learn the backstories of people.
Yeah.
Andrew sucks at it because he's just not going to do it. So.
I don't need to learn the backstory. I was
But
fucking there.
What the audience doesn't know who they are.
Right, so you do it.
Oh, okay,
It's
I
something
thought
to
you were
ask-
going to lead it.
It's something to ask backstory questions when I was
Fair
there.
enough.
I don't know what
All
the
right.
fuck to ask.
This is
All right,
true.
so you guys
I lived
start.
it.
Okay, so you guys start playing your stuff.
Yup.
What was your was your guys' first band? All you three together?
No.
Okay, someone lead the charge.
So
Yes, for you, I think.
it was for me and Devon.
Yeah. Definitely me and
For
Ryan.
you, it wasn't because you were in Shadow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember I remember when Fatal started. We played.
With Zach.
No.
That's the bass player, right?
No,
No.
this is the original singer.
No. We
Yeah.
played the birthday party.
Oh my God, whose birthday party was that, bro?
Vic's birthday party.
No,
Vic's-
that wasn't first.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. The
You
talent show
sure?
was first. 100%.
No.
The talent,
No, because-
yes, the talent show with Zach, where
I
we,
don't-
where we got in trouble for playing Nightmare with Chadwick. That was the first time we ever played together.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, but we
The
didn't.
party-
we didn't.
party was after.
But we didn't. We weren't the
skipped a
thing
lot.
at that point.
No,
You know what
we
I
weren't
mean?
official at that point.
Yeah,
no,
no,
but
that-
that was the first time that we ever did the
Right.
covers together. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to interject. Why'd you get in trouble playing Nightmare of all songs?
because it was your fucking nightmare at a school talent show. We didn't say it, but the
Yo,
crowd
the
did,
whole
and then we got in
crowd
trouble.
said it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fair.
Yeah.
And obviously, we were all cool.
Yo,
with
that
the
was
music
actually
teacher.
sick.
I had already graduated. I was already out at that point.
Yeah. Well, we brought heads. That's why. Like
There was mad
Yeah.
heads there for
Well,
no reason.
that's
for a
when it
talent
was
show.
like. Yeah.
But
It
I
was
was
like
I
people
already
standing.
graduated, so the music teacher was like, "Hey, probably wasn't a good idea." I was like, "Hey,
It was.
I don't go here."
Yeah. No.
It's all right.
But yes, that was the first time we actually played together. But we weren't actually Fatal yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your first band then? Before
No,
Fatal?
yeah, it was me and him.
So it was
me
always
and him
you two-
played
okay.
together. Yeah.
All right. That
Me and
became
him-
Fatal.
We just jammed for
Okay.
like
Yeah.
mad
We.
long.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
And
guys,
then
okay.
one day we were like, "Yo, low key, we're kind of tight. Like,
Yeah.
we gotta
Like,
start
let's
playing
just-
with
yeah.
like someone else." You know what I mean? And I think that's we
when
had
he came.
somebody singing.
Yup.
You said right? Who the hell was it?
No. Zach did the one time.
Yeah, Zach.
Zach
Right.
did
right.
the one time,
I
and then
just
we
said
didn't
that.
have anybody else after that. And then the other time that we did it,
You just came along. Somewhere.
Nick did it.
Nick did it a couple of times. Eeyore did it a couple of times.
Yup.
And then
Who else did it?
That was it. And then we got Vic after that.
That's
Two
right.
girls,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had Victoria after that.
Yup.
So do you guys remember the first song you guys wrote together?
We never wrote
We
anything.
didn't write
No.
any song, bro.
It
We
was
were
all-
just
no,
It was
so-
all covers. So
we
you
just
guys are
wanted
a
to-
pure cover band.
We just
Okay.
wanted to play
Okay.
Avenged so bad, yeah.
Yep.
There was one time we
just
tried to
loved
write
them
a
so
song, and
much.
it literally just wound up being Blinded in Chains.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we
it
never
didn't
wrote
work out.
again.
So it was
God,
that
we were
was
so
it.
young, bro.
Oops.
We just didn't like really
we
care.
didn't
We just
get
like
it.
wanted to play Avenged.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's
Yeah,
it.
but I was going from Kiss to like Avenged Sevenfold. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, I remember you're a big Kiss guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening
it's,
right now?
it's weird. Like
I don't remember how it happened. I do. You know what I do remember?
I don't remember how the hell you started playing.
We were
with
just
us
jamming in
because-
I
my
remember.
I must have been
remember it.
like, yo,
I roughly remember it because I remember I lost Better Unknown and I got Shadow and Fatal at the same time, the same day.
that was with like Jordan.
Better Unknown was
No. Shadow then.
Well, that was when Jordan left
okay.
because I remember Better Unknown was like me and my brother Derek
Yeah.
and Sean, and then that had fallen through, and I was like, oh fuck man, like I'm not in a band anymore. This kind of sucks. And then after that, I got the call from Eeyore like, hey, Jordan left. Do you want to come back? It's like, oh, yeah, all right, cool.
Sure.
After I got off the phone with him, you were like, hey, we were going to ask, do you want to play with us in this Avenged thing? Cool. So I went from one band to two, from no bands to two bands in like 10 minutes.
Maybe we asked him for the talent show, bro, and
That's
that's,
what it
how we
was.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
that's
was,
how
and then
it
it just
started.
stuck.
that's
Yeah.
why you're
And then
right.
it just stopped.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you
We
were like,
"Shit, let's
I know
keep
a guy
going."
that knows all the songs. We don't have to worry about it. And I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. You know what we should have done?
kind of just worked.
We should have watched that drunk history video that Tay has that I did a few
Oh
years
my
back. We should have watched
God.
that before we did this because we probably would have been a little
Yeah.
bit more prepared.
Yeah.
Well, I'll help out. All right. So you guys are all bona fide Avenged fans. Do you like? It's like
No.
me and shut up. But it's like me and Metallica.
Let me-
So I'm going to ask you guys something, and you guys can find it out. Whatever. You guys got to rank the best to worst Avenged Sevenfold albums. It's gonna be a way to do it.
Do we have to be cohesive or we make ranking our own?
Your own. Oh, your own.
I was gonna say-
Your
Oh, I was
guys.
saying, we gotta come to a cohesive agreement. We're fucked.
Cohesive agreement. I think we
No,
could
your
still
own.
do
No,
that.
no.
Not
Whatever
probably,
your own, no.
probably.
I think we could still do that.
No,
I think we
defend
still
your
do
argument. It's like a thesis. Defend your work of saying why it's better.
All
and stuff
right,
like that.
let's all.
I'll let the guests go first.
Wait, so wait, are we coming up
that.
with this
Oh,
together?
where are we going?
Oh,
because-
it can be one at a time.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we can do it.
Come
No,
on.
no, let's do this together. Ready?
Yeah.
A cohesive.
Where,
all
where
right.
are we
Off the
starting?
rip?
No, hold on. One.
Or
Or
do
we going top to bottom, bottom to top?
I don't care.
Well, so we got to do from worst to best.
All right.
Worst to best.
In your opinion, is worst to best.
Hail to the King is the worst
Agreed.
at the bottom.
Has to be.
No
Okay,
chance
okay.
it's not.
Has
I
to
would have
be.
said stage. Okay.
And it's unfortunate because like that was their moving on, but
That's the worst album. Now the rest
It
is
is.
hard.
yeah.
I would have said I would put the stage at the bottom, but okay, that's
No.
fine. But that's fine too. 'Cause
All right,
it's
then
a
Zach's
toss-up.
right. You say yours. Let's all go in a row, and then we're gonna try to agree on something.
No, because like I said, because I can see why you'd say Hail to the King, so I can agree with that too. So,
let-
that's fine.
You should give
Devin's
us your,
on.
You
He's
should
got
give us
that.
your list. You're gonna go. I'm gonna go. Ryan's gonna go, and then we're gonna disagree.
Okay.
Or any of us can go first. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm gonna forget an album.
I think I'm gonna go Hail to the King at the very bottom. I'm gonna go worst to best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Hail to the King at the bottom. Number 2, I'm gonna put. What the hell do they call that album now? That's not Diamonds in the Rough anymore. That
Yes,
whatever
they
that
do.
is.
It's diamonds.
Is it
It's
Diamonds
still
in the Rough?
It's
Still?
always going to be.
I like it,
If
but
they changed it, I wouldn't care.
it
It's
has
still
to
Still
go.
diamonds.
It has to go number 2 worst because they didn't play anything. They didn't care about it, and it was kind of good. at
Yeah,
the
it
same
was.
time.
Walk.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They played the first verse.
They
And
played
then-
that walk cover that one time.
After that, I'm gonna go. So Hail to the King's first worst. What did I just say? Diamonds in the Rough.
Yup.
And now we have. Wow, this is mad hard, bro. We gotta go.
It's not easy.
Wait, are we
Keep
doing
in
5 or
mind-
Are we going? Are we
I
doing the
don't-
whole discography
I don't,
here?
I
We can
don't.
do-
I don't know. You guys.
I mean,
don't know
we
any
get
of
the
this
depth
stuff.
of knowledge for that, but
I mean,
Do we wanna
I'll-
choose-
we're not bringing it down that fucking deep because we
No,
were
no.
on the Soul EP. Like, get the fuck
No,
out of here.
you know,
Like,
no,
what the
keep,
fuck?
yo,
No,
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 albums,
keep it
no,
to
no.
discographies, official. They're official.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
no
yeah.
on the live shit. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Hail to the King. Diamonds in the Rough. This hurts to say, bro. Sounding in the Seventh Trumpet.
mhm.
Waking the Fallen.
No, too low.
No. I'm gonna switch that with City of Evil. City of Evil. Waking the Fallen. No, wait, I'm tripping, bro.
You're tripping, bro.
Wow.
Shit,
Where are you?
bro.
Hold
going?
on. All right,
Brother.
ready? Last
Buddy
try.
took a left somewhere.
Last try. Hail to the King.
You want to write it down while you go?
No,
so you don't
no,
fuck
no,
this
no.
up?
Hail to the King. Diamonds in the Rough. You're gonna hate this. No, sounding the seventh trumpet.
Yeah,
Ready?
agreed.
The stage,
Okay, yes, agreed.
and then after the stage, it's going to be Nightmare. No, Wake in the Falling, self-titled, City of Evil, Nightmare, and I'm putting the very most recent album at number 1.
Wow.
So you're saying the most recent is your most favorite as of right
Yes.
now? Okay.
Wow, that's aggressive.
So I agree with that. I'm gonna flip that to 3.
Okay.
I think Nightmare's got to be 2.
It's up there.
It's got to be
It
up
is
there. It's tough, but City of Evil has to be 1. It just has to be.
It's so hard to put a 1.
Do you
It
think?
has to.
I
be.
just think Life is
I
But a
know,
Dream,
it's-
the most recent one, after all the fucking bullshit they went through, and then they didn't come out with anything for mad long, and then they were just like, this is mad different. Every fucking song is weird as fuck.
Drugs will do that.
Yeah,
It's kind of sick.
exactly.
Mad quick
Drugs will do
album.
that to you.
It's hard. Like City number 1, that's wow.
What about you,
It's
Andrew?
tough.
City's good,
I
bro.
would do.
Self-titled can't be 1. That's
Yes, I can. That's
No.
what I'm putting it.
No, it can't.
yeah.
I love how you all. This is good. So you have your top one is 3 different ones. That's
Yeah.
a good thing. I like
I would
that.
do.
Right?
Okay.
I would see. I can agree with Hail to the King at the bottom, but I would also put the stage at the bottom too. So I can kind of. I'll put those at the last 2. I'll let those float,
I can see
Um,
why.
and then I would do. I guess I kind of have to do Sounding by proxy. I don't necessarily want to, but I guess I kind of have to.
It's tough because you don't listen to it.
Yeah,
Right?
but like there's so
Yeah.
many good songs on it, but
There
like
is.
when you break it down to like production quality and all that kind of stuff, like it just kind of has to be there.
Streets will always bang.
Darkest Surrounding is one of my favorites.
They're all good.
Like it's a great song. We do when I did the recent events cover
come
thing, we were
on.
supposed to
I
play
mean,
Turn
how
the
does
Other Way.
how does it end up there?
It's a good song.
We were supposed to
Right?
play Turn the Other Way, and like we never did anything from Sounding, ever.
No.
We never played anything from Sounding. We didn't even do Turn the Rapture
I wanted
live.
to play that, but I couldn't play it when I was
Yeah.
that young. Like,
We just never did.
yeah.
We never did a single song from Sounding. So like the fact that they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do Turn the Rapture," I was like, "Yo, this fucking rocks!" Like I was anthem. We didn't wind up doing it.
Such a good song. I wish they didn't cut all the piano and shit out of it.
I know. Yeah. So I would do Hail to the King and the stage kind of like together at the bottom.
Wow.
Sounding. Lie Bad.
Wow.
Nightmare.
That low.
What?
I find that interesting.
Andrew's always backwards.
Waking City and self-titled. And then I didn't count Diamonds. I guess
Yeah, I
Diamonds.
didn't-
I'll
I
put
didn't.
Diamonds over Sounding. So Sounding, Diamonds, and then Lie Bad, Nightmare.
So look at that. You guys got 3 different top. I find that very interesting. It's like us metalhead, like with Metallica, it's always like Bastard
See-
or like Justice, or it's always that.
It's mad hard because like I agree with why he put self-titled first.
Sure. Because
Yeah.
you guys,
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a master. I think it's a perfect album. I think it's just
Like they
it's-
had the DVD. They were mad
Yeah.
young. They were really popular. It
so
was good
what's your
music.
reasonings for your your top choice? Is it the songs, the attitude?
I think
connection?
for me and this is why I struggle with City and self-titled and why I kind of put them together is like I'm a big fan of orchestra in metal. I like it a
you are.
lot. And I think that the way that they went about it, when you have songs like Strength of the World and Wicked End,
Bangers.
and then you also have songs like
Sidewinder.
Sidewinder, you
Like-
also have songs like Little Piece of Heaven and
Wow.
Dear God and stuff like that. And then obviously Afterlife and Brompton Cocktail. Like, you know, I think that those songs are so well done and they use that orchestra in such a perfect way. Whereas it doesn't seem like it's cheesy. It's not overbearing. It's just done in a very interesting, fun way. And so that's why I put those 2 at the top.
Sure.
And there was I obviously, again, going back to what we were talking about, like I remember self-titled being released. Like by the time I found Avenged, City of Evil was already out. Well, Wake in the Fallen was already out. Like I saw self-titled get released.
It's the first one you experienced.
Right.
Yeah.
So like that one's a little bit,
Kind of same.
it's kind of like sentimental to me. Like I saw them
Sure.
on the LBC tour. I saw them with the Rev on that tour. So like
Love
it's a little sentimental to me for that reason too. But musically, I think it's just front to back. It's just it's perfect. There's not a bad song on that album. There's just not.
Now, Devin, what's the new album called? The newest one?
Life is But a Dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you showed me or us a song like a year ago. It's been a year now, right?
I showed you Nobody when it came
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Because
So-
the full album wasn't out yet.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So defend it or whatever you want to do.
Give it the Saint Anger treatment.
Yeah.
So my thing is like,
Oh, we can talk about that later.
No, God.
it's such a stupid take, but like I listen to like such a little amount of music because I like music with like different guitar shit in it. I know a lot of people like to say that the guitars in Avenged are the same. They're absolutely fucking not the same ever.
No.
A lot of people
Especially
say
not
that
now.
about them. It's not true at all. Like the guitar work in the new album is fucking wild. Like in my opinion,
For that,
I always like listen to music on full fucking blast
Mhm.
and like just listen to everything going on. Bro, there's like always 4, 5, 6 guitar tracks. Like I don't know. I love
Oh, I
that
see.
shit.
Okay, I see. What you're saying.
I always look for music with like crazy guitar work in it.
Okay.
And I think the guitar work on the new album, the guitar work on every album is fucking wild. Realistically,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But this one here takes it.
Yeah,
up
it's
another
sick.
notch.
I don't know.
Okay.
I like the style. It's cool as fuck.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it.
Oh, Nick's working on drum tracks. I'm very excited to hear what's going on with that.
Yeah, we'll see. This whole time, it's not going good.
Damn, son.
Nick working on drum tracks is my
We're,
favorite part
we're
about
giving
the
you
demo
lots
process.
of time. We're just getting started.
Right?
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're just getting started.
We haven't even started talking about
No.
Shadow or BTS.
No,
yet.
I want
no.
to get the event stuff before you guys get it because I have it up. And then yours was the self-titled,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
No. His was self-titled.
No.
I said City.
City. Yeah.
So again, I do agree with Devin on the guitar work portion of that.
Hang on. Little ASMR for you.
Were you waiting for like a fizz? Or
No, I just wanted to crack.
that was.
So could have snapped his fingers and made the
I
same
feel like
noise.
you just let the air out of the whole room with that.
It's okay. Just wanted to
I'm
crack.
sorry.
You just lost your whole train
You
of
just
thought.
lost.
Let me
You just
soda
completely
fountain.
lost me with that.
Oh, drink review. Sorry.
review.
So, I'm
Drink
sorry.
review.
Oh,
Blue Hawaiian Monster, I like it.
It's good, right?
It's pretty tasty.
It's good,
It's
right?
pretty. It's not my favorite. Pretty
What are you
tasty.
like we're gonna get.
I just want to try it.
We got the fucking herpetitis.
That's
Like,
pretty
I
good.
was gonna say hepatitis. Yeah, exactly what we're gonna get.
It's pretty good.
Devin's
Yeah, I
gonna
like
get
it.
scurvy now.
I'm
something,
dead.
Something sick.
And
What the
fucking
hell are we talking
gangrene.
about?
So
So City.
So anyway,
City
go ahead,
Evil,
go ahead,
the
defend it.
guitar work.
Crazy.
Saint Anger it.
Oh my god.
The Revs work on that was like top tier. Like the songs that blended into each
As
other
a
were
drummer,
fantastic.
I agree. Yes. Yeah.
The changes, and that was at the very time that I was kind of doing Dream Theater stuff, like getting into them. So that was kind of like finding out that he was inspired by that. I'm like,
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
I get it. And then you listen to these crazy epics that they started writing on that album. Like
they were so young, bro.
that's gonna take precedent. Like that was kind of their intro into crazy
yeah.
nonsense solo work.
You hear it begin then.
Right,
Yeah.
like that's where they kind of bloomed. Like that was it.
We couldn't have a Life Is But a Dream without City
Yeah,
Evil.
that was pinnacle for them.
You know?
We wouldn't have anything after.
And then
Fucking,
you could say
I
the
don't
same
even
for
know. We wouldn't-
self-titled because like
We wouldn't have anything if Backcountry wasn't on MTV, bro.
That's
Right,
true.
exactly.
That TRL
you know what I'm
performance
saying,
would've went
bro?
the fuck
Dead
up, man.
ass.
Hey, listen, if Avenged never played TRL,
that
then
iconic
Lars would have
giant
never
death
found them
bat.
and then would have never taken them on tour. That's how they got. That's why they blew up.
That's true, bro. Metallica picking you up is
They
nuts.
did.
Metallica,
Yeah,
that's
correct.
what happened. Lars,
I knew
On
about that.
666.
Yeah, I
Lars,
remember that.
Lars
Wow.
saw them play that TRL date. He saw that TRL
Wow.
episode.
Lars is
And-
not useless.
Lars isn't useless, but he's a fucking moron. I'll stand by that. I don't care if Lars was right. He's a moron.
He was right though.
I don't care. I won't tell
Lars is like, get me Matthew Sanders' fucking phone
we
number.
won't tell him.
him. Lars couldn't tell that fucking Sweet Home Alabama was in Four Horsemen, so fuck him.
He's so mad about
I'm
that.
so fucking mad
I
about
know.
that video, dude.
You want to tell?
I'm
You can
so-
tell that real quick.
Dude, okay, so I saw a video.
Then we'll go to you guys'
Oh,
music
no.
stuff.
I saw a video last night. It was Dave Mustaine, and he was talking about how, when they were writing Kill 'Em All, like, he was saying that Cliff Burton was a really, really big Leonard Skinner fan.
which I could totally see.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fire.
And they used to, when they were going to practice, like Dave would pick up Cliff, and like they would always listen to fucking Skinner. And they were working on playing. It was still called Mechanics at that point before they changed it to Four Horsemen. That they
Which
had to
is-
slow it down, 'cause,
Which might be better.
I know.
Low-key.
Right?
Low-key is
a little
better.
bit, but we won't tell Lars that,
we
right?
won't
So
say that. We won't say that
Or
to
me.
Metallica fans. I'm sorry. But
yeah, don't
Mechanics is
let
better.
Zach hear that.
Let me not hear that.
Mechanics is a better song, but that's okay. But It was still called Mechanics at that point, and it was still faster until Lars slowed it down because he's a pussy. So
So it started then. He couldn't play then.
he couldn't play that, and he can't
And they
play
kept
now.
him.
He couldn't play until 1989, and then or 86, and then he played in 86, and then he couldn't play again after that. He could play for a couple of years when Justice toured, and then he couldn't play again. So
Fair.
So he was saying that they were working on that the bridge section of Four Horsemen where it kind of slows down a little bit. And if you listen to that section of the song, it's literally just Sweet Home Alabama.
It's the same chord progression.
Is it
It's
actually?
the same fucking thing.
That's
and
mad
Lars was
funny.
like, dude, that sounds so fucking good, man.
Sure does, bud.
He found the chest.
But you know what though? Just
Devin hit him with
just
it. Hit him with
defend
the
it
spin the
now.
wheel.
Oh, yeah, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
But to defend it out, because he sent me this last night, there's an awesome Cliff Burn bass fucking. It's like almost a solo, but like a walk underneath where he's going down octaves each time. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's a great part.
You know, it's
Yeah.
just how he.
I'm gonna give you a hot take. I'm gonna give
here
it,
we
and
Yeah.
this will be our real fodder.
Oh, here we go.
for
Zach,
the,
get the timestamp.
get that timestamp, whatever time it is. I can't read that from here. I don't know.
40 something.
For
Get the timestamp.
40 minutes. I think that Cliff Burton is crazy overrated. I
Oh,
think he's incredibly
God.
overrated. He's so sloppy.
Oh, well.
So here's the thing, and here's the thing. While he was, I will say, while he was an innovator in like rock bass playing and all of that shit, his tone was bad, and Metallica was better served by. We've talked about this on our ill-fated Metallica podcast.
Newstead.
Jason was a better
Oh.
fit. They, especially in that era too, they needed a guy with a pick.
I
who
will
was
agree.
Just playing less shit.
I will
Playing
agree.
Less shit with better sound, playing with a pick. They needed that. It objectively helped them sonically. I think if they had done the Black Album in the production style and the way that it was with Cliff, it would have sounded like hot butter dog shit. And you can take that to the bank, and I'm gonna get. Oh, they're gonna be so mad. Some guy in a jean jacket is fucking just.
I almost wore a jean jacket too with the big Metallica thing.
sorry.
And I'm not mad.
All right, listen.
So,
I could top it.
I'm going
Is
to
Zach
reserve
mad?
judge.
I'm
I'm
gonna
reserving
agree.
judgment right now.
I'm going to agree with the Jason thing. I will agree with that.
I agree with
However,
that too.
to say that Cliff is
A snubbed
bad,
king.
a bad bass player, I won't accept that slander in my presence.
Can I say something crazier than that?
let's hear it.
I could get shot at this table. I'm not
Let's
sure.
do it.
I feel the same way about Jimi Hendrix.
I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Dick's like, get out of my house, bro.
You're crazy.
All right, here's my thing. Ready? I'm
Man,
gonna
hot
say
takes
this.
all around. I wasn't ready for
No,
this.
I'm gonna say it this way. I'm not hating on Jimi Hendrix. I think Jimi Hendrix was a fantastic musician. I just
So
don't-
Chuck
I just
Berry
don't
over
get
that?
it.
Is that what we're
I think
going?
Dick
'Cause
Dale was a
Does
better.
that make
I think
sense?
Dick Dale was a better
I
guitar
mean,
player.
I think
than
you
the
have to
same
pick
thing.
one over the other.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Or Muddy
He was
Waters. I'll
not
take Muddy
doing the
Waters
same
over
thing.
that.
If you listen to a lot of the stuff that's not the singles, especially later on, we're talking about stuff that is proto metal, is basically stoner metal. Before that a lot of that existed.
Right.
Before like, obviously Sabbath kind of pioneered like the Doom thing, but if we're talking like not Doom, stoner rock, like Desert shit, Caius, all that stuff.
Yep.
There is like so much of that shit in
Yeah.
the Hendrix stuff that you don't know.
That's
is
fair.
so full of like fucking riffs, like not just whatever the stuff I'm talking like big stinky riffs.
Big stinky riffs.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
we
meant
love a
by the same
stanky
thing.
riff.
Like a
was
loaded
was
diaper?
the guitar flip, because Dick Dale played the same way.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
see,
not
that's-
hating.
that's what I
See,
meant.
but
Yeah.
that was the gimmick, and that's where you lost me. I get it. But you have to pick someone over that.
What do you mean?
Who would you pick over Hendrix?
Who would I pick over Hendrix?
Who would you say is underrated? That
Well,
should
here's
be?
it. Like, I'm not saying he's not a pioneer. I'm not.
no,
saying
no,
that.
right. But who
He's
would
a
you take
legend.
from that era over him?
I don't know. I never thought about
I'm gonna
that.
put you on the spot. Put you on the spot.
What?
70s.
You could even. I mean,
70s?
Late 60s, 70s. Prime.
I don't know, bro.
Tony Iommi. That's when Black Sabbath started. That's
well,
why
yeah, but
everybody-
that's a
yeah.
given, though. I wouldn't put that over Hendrix in that sense, just because it's a given.
Jimmy Page.
Again,
Just
that's a given,
started.
though. I wouldn't.
Again,
Put, I wouldn't.
right.
Same thing. I wouldn't put it.
Yeah,
in
but
that.
they're all givens.
Right. Well, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
any
but-
guitar player almost from the 70s is like a
That's
given,
that-
right?
yeah,
That's
pretty
why I'm
much,
having
pretty
trouble right
much.
now.
Richie Blackmore.
Because I would say any name you guys
That
just
was
said.
that's not 70s.
No.
Is it?
No, yeah, 100% Deep Purple.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Deep
yeah.
Purple, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just like 69.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Purple, yeah.
Come on now.
No, I was thinking of
know,
somebody
bro.
else.
These two guitar players over here. Oh
No,
my
who the
God.
fuck was I thinking of?
You got to have a guitar player that you just don't like, bro. That's like mad legendary. You got to have one, bro.
And it can't be Buckethead.
I have no problem with Buckethead.
Don't hate on
Can't be
Buckethead, bro.
Buckethead.
No, honestly, I'm in the same boat with Hendrix. I don't really care for him.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I never really did care for him, to be honest.
I don't really get it.
But you know what though? But I'm like that with the 70s as a whole. Here's another hot take fucking spot for you. When you get a fucking timestamp right here. I don't kind of really care for the 70s. Period. I don't care for Hendrix. I don't
You're
care
wrong.
for Janis Joplin. I don't
You're
care for
wrong.
Zeppelin.
You have
You're
to.
wrong, and I
Plus,
hate you.
I don't care for the Doors. I don't care for any of that.
The
shit.
Doors?
I don't
Can-
care for the 70s at all.
Really?
I don't. No, I'm not a Doors guy, but
I don't
Okay.
care for
you're
the
just
70s
wrong.
at all.
You're wrong.
As
sir.
a guy who writes lyrics, I don't like the Doors.
I kind of get it.
Sir?
And
I
that's
could be
fair.
by my
Sir,
mom
did you
always
forget
listened
that,
to the
like, the
Doors. when I
late
was
Yeah, your mom
a
likes
kid.
the Doors a
She
lot.
existed?
loved the Doors when I was a kid.
the late
Still does.
70s.
No, I don't really care for any of it. I don't really
Kiss?
care. Well, I mean,
Kiss, Crew, White Snake. I like you could
White
go on
Snake,
forever,
Kiss,
bro.
Right.
You
Kiss,
could go on
Kiss
forever.
aside, like that stuff is different. But like I'm saying, like when I think 70s, I think
Poison.
I don't think Poison. I don't think
Come
Poison's
on,
70s
no.
though.
That's 80s.
Poison's
What's
80s.
the lead guitar player in Poison is
CeCe
nuts.
DeVille. Nuts.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Poison's 80s.
I
Poison's
say
80s.
80s. I say 80s.
Their first album was like 80s.
It's not late
Yeah.
70s.
80s.
Right.
No, 70s. I think of like Styx.
Twisted Sister
Styx is
was like
awesome live.
70.
Styx.
They're
I heard
amazing.
they're all.
Judas
yeah.
Priest was in the
Judas Priest.
70s.
Judas
Early
Priest is
70s.
70s.
Iron Maiden.
Well, yeah, it was
Like
King
Iron
Diamond.
Maiden was
Maiden,
yeah.
yeah.
Maiden was
but
King
I'm saying,
Diamond.
like,
King Diamond
70s,
was
yeah.
yeah,
Late
it was
70s,
70s.
80s.
He's a good
But
guitar
I'm saying,
player.
like, when I think of the 70s, that's not the stuff I think
You're
of.
thinking
No, you think of
early-
AC/DC.
I'm thinking of the
Led
stuff.
And
Zeppelin.
yeah.
AC/DC's great.
AC/DC.
Early AC/DC. Bon
yeah,
Scott.
You know how I feel about AC/DC. Don't get me fucking
Bon
started.
Scott all day.
Don't get me fucking started. I can't stand
You
him.
shut your mouth, Bon Scott.
I'll give the Bon Scott era a pass, but I still don't like it.
Fantastic.
I
You have
think
to
AC/DC
respect
is
it.
one of the worst bands that's ever existed.
Shut the
I can't
what?
stand them.
Okay, so he's putting yeah. So
There's
Angus
there's
is
that
there's
number
a
one
fucking
for
hot
him.
take for you.
One of the
There
worst
he is.
bands is like, that's a diabolical
No, I think
statement.
they're one of the worst bands that's ever existed. I can't stand them.
Oh my god.
There's not like I said, I will give the Bon Scott era a pass.
a pass?
Yeah, like if a
That
Bon
was their
Scott
best
era
stuff.
AC/DC song comes on, I don't get as red in the face about it. But like,
Because it was just
I am so fucking. Listen
So
to me.
who's over them?
Listen to me right now. I can't look in the camera enough. Look at me. Listen to me when I fucking say this. Stop selling me shit with AC/DC. Stop it. I don't need every fucking Toyota commercial and every fucking Slipknot show and I don't need every fucking thing to start with an AC/DC song. If I hear one more fucking band play Thunderstruck before they come out on stage, I'm leaving.
All right, so who do you want to hear over that?
Should have been Cheeseburgers in
Huh?
Paradise.
So who do you want to hear over that in all those commercials?
I would rather it be dead fucking silent.
That makes no sense.
I would literally rather the entire stadium go black and silent for 5 minutes and then the band come out.
What
I
if you,
swear to God.
would you rather hear AC/DC or Welcome to the Jungle on every commercial?
Welcome to the jungle.
No, you
I
know
swear-
what?
I would
You
agree.
AC/DC.
you
Wait a
want to
minute.
hear
I
that
agree.
that
I would-
fucking note
I'll hear back
Wait a
and
minute.
on
back.
Echo
Let
to
me
start
let
every.
me, let me
I
drive
would
this home.
literally
I would rather hear Welcome
drive
to
me
the
home.
Jungle from Axl Rose today. Not even on the record. I would rather hear Axl Rose singing it today than ever hear Thunderstruck before a live band again.
All right.
I swear to God. Even listen, now I'm a huge Marvel guy, right?
Oh, here we go.
Even when fucking every single time that fucking Tony Stark comes on the camera, I gotta hear fucking AC/DC. Are you kidding?
Yeah, bro.
First of all, he's fucking Iron Man. Why have I not heard Black Sabbath once? It's in the fucking. Come on.
Probably copyrights.
But what the
Money,
fuck?
money.
Like,
No, they use it like. Don't they use it like in the first Iron Man
No.
scene?
No,
Don't
No.
they use like the robotic voice in the beginning of the song?
they
No.
use it at the end credits.
no, they didn't.
yes, they did.
Not
They
that I
definitely use that,
They
bro.
use
remember.
it
All I
at the
know
end.
is anytime that Tony's
It's
on the screen,
they roll it at the end credits.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the credits. All I remember is it's when you see him in the
Big
film,
Marvel
it's
guy.
AC/DC.
Yeah,
When you see
big
him in the-
Marvel guy.
In the film, it's AC/DC. I'm not worried
Yeah,
about
no,
the fucking
I know
credits.
because yeah, 'cause
you're
when
a
he
big
says
Marvel
it,
guy.
yeah.
Name every actor ever in a Marvel movie.
Name every actor.
You know what the worst
ever.
part is? I could probably give you most
Oh
of them.
my god,
I could probably give you most of them.
it's 800.
We don't have time for that.
No, we don't. You're right. Zach, find me a website.
because you know what's gonna happen. He's gonna go full meltdown. He's gonna go. Well, then we can do the voice actors for the animated stuff too, right? And then he's gonna go through all of those.
No, that I couldn't do. But regardless,
I feel like you're lying.
I really couldn't. But regardless, my fucking position on AC/DC stands.
All right,
Get them the fuck out of
So,
here.
so we talk about successful bands. Now let's talk about not
Let's talk
successful
about my
bands.
bands.
Let's talk about our bands.
Let's talk-
We're in the same
Oh, you
boat,
mean
too.
rap?
Let's talk about our non-successful
about my
bands.
bands.
So
No, we're never walking out to AC/DC.
there you go. So
Talk about
If
rap.
we do, I quit.
there you go. So obviously, Fatal. What's
Fatal
the-
Cure.
Fatal Cure.
Was the
That
official
was-
one.
So that
Which-
was before anything else. That is the first band you guys. Were
It was
all
a
together. Okay.
it was a band, but it was just like we were just playing covers and having fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and that wasn't
You know
even
what
our
I'm
band
saying?
name either. We didn't even. We just took that over
We-
from your
yeah.
brother.
Yeah, we were just like jamming and we were pretty good at
Who
it.
came
I
up with the
guess.
name?
His brother.
Oh,
It was
It was
that
him
was a
and
really
Chadwick, wasn't it?
no. Well, was Chadwick involved?
I
I
think,
think he
Ryan's
was.
right, bro. Yeah.
I'm right
Was
because
he
Chadwick
involved?
made a logo. I remember it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on the-
Yeah,
yeah.
he was.
I remember it, and then I
It was him and
remember
like Ryan Boudreaux and shit, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure he like let us use it because he was like,
Yeah,
well,
Ryan Boudreaux was like the drummer with no drum set. That was a
maybe?
beatboxer.
Oh
no,
my God.
no,
Yeah.
no. That
Yeah.
wasn't
Bro,
them.
he won like a championship.
No, that
Yeah,
wasn't.
way
them.
before
Germany
that.
or
It was way
something.
before that.
Yeah, no, that was like when he first started, but no, that wasn't.
Yeah, because it had our buddy Edgar on guitar.
But we were just
that.
playing covers, and it was just.
But yeah, we
fucked
took over
around.
the name, and it was literally just us just playing the event stuff.
all right. So it was your brother who got it, the name, but you
yeah.
guys took it and he
Yeah.
came to bust it. Yeah. Gotcha. So do you guys remember your first original song you all wrote together?
We didn't.
We all did.
We never did.
Only me and Andrew did.
Only me and
Okay,
Ryan
so
did.
only so you always came in. It's on.
Yeah, bro.
There's context. Okay.
There's context.
Okay.
Me and him did Shadow.
Yes. Okay.
Me and him did BTS.
Good beat test.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, that was where things split.
Okay. So we're gonna get
That was
we'll
where
get to
Fatal
that
split
point.
in half.
Yeah, I joined
Okay.
in Shadow at
That
like
was
a
your
weird
plus 44
time.
in boxcar race.
Okay.
That's
There you go. All right.
that's where.
So before you get there, so Fatal
Everything
Cure.
happened
Yeah.
at the same time,
Yeah.
all the time.
So
Yes.
Fatal
Yeah.
Cure. So you guys are doing shows, all covers, just
Yep.
of whatever stuff.
Yes, sir.
How many shows you guys do for that? How many years?
We played a lot of
Roughly.
shows,
played a lot.
actually. Yeah, a couple
Yeah.
of
3
years.
years, I think.
Yeah.
We played a good amount of shows. We had like a weekend gig at this place called Rosie's that was next to TF Green.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
knocked down now. Like if you go to the airport, like where that neon gas station is now, if you take the left right there, where that big empty lot is,
Yep.
there was a place, a little bar right there called Rosie's,
Mhm.
and we used to play there every weekend, like every other weekend.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
And that was when we still had our original singer Zach,
Yep.
and we used to go there, and that's what was like our test spot.
Yep.
Where we'd be like, hey.
We're gonna
We
try
want to
this.
play
Let's
this
try Burn
stupid
It
fucking
Down.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we were like, let's try Burn It Down. Like, let's try Dear God. Like, let's try something fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, we played Demons once over there.
Yeah, we did.
And, like, we were like, this is just a dumb play. And people loved it. People
Yeah.
were just like, hey, these are just
It's
these young
fun.
kids just
Yeah.
ripping it. And
Yeah.
we just
We're
had
mad
fun.
young,
I think
so-
your dad knew somebody that, like, owned the place or whatever. Something
Something
like
like that,
Likely.
yeah.
Devin, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What was your first amp, dude?
My first amp,
Yeah, brother.
it was like the Line 6 practice amp that like everybody and their mom had. You know what I mean?
Spider
Spider combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I never.
Marshall?
Was that your gig stuff, or what did you do?
Yeah,
after?
you had the Marshall.
Yeah, the Marshall.
No, I had so I mean that was my first amp, and then I had a Marshall half stack. I had a couple things. I had a Marshall half stack.
You had the Mars.
It
Was it an
sounded-
MG? Did you have an
I don't
MG?
even know, man. I was so young, and
I think
like
it was an MG.
my
if I
dad
remember
bought
right.
it for me off like some guy we knew for like Mad Cheap,
I
and
remember
it was just
that,
something
too,
because we were gonna
'cause I
play a
remember
show
you
and I
saying
needed something
you needed-
loud,
Yeah.
and it sounded so.
And he just
fucking
showed up with the
bad, bro.
Marshall.
Probably MG.
I
Yeah.
remember at one point
And then-
the Marshall sounded so bad we tried to use his line 6 combo as a head.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You know what?
It didn't work.
I had like the yeah. Oh my
It didn't work, but
god.
we tried it.
No,
These
we
amps
pl-
get a bad rap.
Bro,
It's very possible. to
I
get them
played
sound-
like that
it-
at the Met, bro.
It worked.
I don't remember. Did
I
it?
played like
He
that at
ran
the
it.
Met.
He ran it as a channel head. He ran the guitar into that, and then the amp sound out into the cab.
I
Dude.
don't
He
remember
got,
it
he got
working.
the tone with the beefiness of the cab.
You know what I had, Nick? I had a PV Valve King back then.
I
He's
do remember that.
That shit was sick. I wish I knew more about it, and I wasn't a kid when I had it because that thing's actually sick.
That boy asked you a question and just disappeared.
He's
He's all right.
he's doing his thing.
He's riffing.
Fuck it. What was your first drum set?
The Slingerland.
Just so yeah.
But my first set I had on my own was the Vista Light.
Just a light.
I never saw that.
My Pearl see-through
I've
set with the
never
lights
seen
in it.
that.
Yes, you have.
No,
You
I
came
haven't.
to it.
I've never seen that kit in person.
They used it, so you brought that to the shows to play it. No, you
No,
played
that was way
Because
later.
for
Way
context,
after.
I actually never saw you play with Hello Atlantic.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, we
didn't
did.
either.
We saw.
I know you didn't.
No.
I never saw him play with Hello Atlantic.
I swear you did.
No, because we weren't talking at that point. That was when we had that small falling out and we weren't talking.
Yeah, but later on,
by the time we started talking again, you weren't in Hello Atlantic anymore.
yes, I was later on when it was a 3-piece.
That's what I'm saying. You weren't. I don't remember
No,
ever.
we were 3-piece.
But I still don't remember ever seeing you guys play.
Maybe not.
The only thing
I don't know.
the only thing I ever remember, interaction I ever remember really having with Hello Atlantic was like that small solo ever over Nightlife that one time. Because I was bored.
Yeah.
That was it. I don't remember. I don't think I ever saw you, so I never saw that Vista like it, which is a damn
You still
shame.
have it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still playing and all that sort of stuff? You
I
guys play?
haven't.
No.
I can't.
No,
You
he
think I can-
doesn't
I'm
because
not
he's
playing.
dumb.
He
doesn't 'cause he's dumb.
We'll get to that.
All right, so you guys, Fatal Cure, play together, all cover songs.
Yeah.
Now you guys said you say split, but so who first introduced the idea of writing originals? Someone here must have been like,
No. So
there
they
was-
were already established in Shadow writing originals.
So what?
Yeah,
So
Shadow-
when did Shadow start?
So Shadow started back in 2008.
Yeah.
I had played with them for a while.
Oh, that's right. That's not yours. That was a previous.
Yeah, that
There was
was-
so many people in that
Yes.
band, bro. It
Shadow-
gets
I remember.
confusing.
Shadow was
That
in
was-
2008. That's how I met Eeyore in the first place.
Yeah.
He hunted me down to join that band after I met him through
Yeah.
Brett and Joey.
Yeah.
And then,
Drooler.
the Drooler, here it comes.
The Drooler.
What?
Cheech and
Chong
Drooler.
Nick, you want some Drooler? Bro?
Nick, that sounds sick.
No, I don't want that.
Come on.
I want a timestamp.
Yo, it might help you, bro.
Because the other one
I want a
might be-
timestamp on the riff of when Nick hits the Drooler and what happens afterwards.
This could be something, or it could be it could really hurt me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to know what happens after the
I
Drooler.
can't wait till it's the Mario song. Like it's
Right.
just like background
At this
music to
point, I'll
Mario.
settle
It's gonna
for
be-
one
It's gonna be
good riff.
awesome.
That's cool. That's the
Sometimes
Drooler-
that's all you need, bro.
the-
Sometimes
you don't know. The Drooler might help. You never know.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I was
But
saying
yeah,
the
so-
urge not to get over and start telling you what to do.
Shadow gets confused.
I've been watching. It's like I want to tell someone.
I think Zach should take over right at the very end. Sub in, tap him in,
I wouldn't let that happen.
right, and just
Right, just keep trading.
So
but we're gonna
But-
snap off 2 strings. We're not gonna tell you which 2. We're
Ooh.
only gonna
Oh.
trust you. We're only gonna trust you with 4.
It'll be fine. You can snap a couple off.
That's true.
Stay in tune.
But yeah, so Shadow started in 2008, and then I left at some point. I don't remember when. I don't even remember why, to be honest with you.
You
I
have to run
remember.
down the original lineup real quick to throw me back because
It
I
was
can't think of the
me.
original lineup.
It was me.
Not Steve Slaughter.
Yes. Me, Eeyore, Steve Santangini, Steve Nelson, and Jordan.
Bro, Steve Santangini played in drop dead tuning.
No, we didn't.
That was-
that
no.
was an idea that we came up with. But
Yeah,
he
but didn't you guys fuck around and do it that one day?
No, we never
thought
actually
you
did it.
did.
We tried it, but we didn't actually like officially do that. No, the tuning issue that Shadow had was that I played in drop D, and Jordan played in D standard and wouldn't change his tuning.
What, bro?
so when you guys played, it was 2 different tunings.
What?
Yes. So I had to transpose everything because I had the Sin at that point, so I had the Floyd Rose, and it was all fucked. I was fucking 13, so like I didn't understand intonation and like retuning. Like I didn't understand any of that shit. He did. He was older, but he like refused to change his tuning, so I had to like retranspose everything.
It
was a-
no. You want it?
Learning that old Shadow shit was a fucking disaster. Shit. I still remember how to play on Holy Creature though.
What a dumb thing.
It was fucking stupid. Dude.
What
It
the
was
fuck?
It was a nightmare. But I still remember how to play on Holy Creature. I will not forget that song.
It's a pretty good riff, actually.
It didn't suck. It didn't suck.
No, it was actually kind of sick.
It didn't suck. I wish I wrote it, but
It was a
didn't suck.
fucking it was just a good metalcore riff.
Yeah.
of
It was
the
like
time.
it was just like a melodic metalcore riff. But I left them at some point. I don't remember why. And in the interim, I was playing with Better Unknown, which was my punk band with my brother, and Derek and Sean.
Yeah.
And then, like I said earlier, something had happened where that band wasn't going to be playing anymore, and I had joined these guys, and then I rejoined Shadow. I want to say in 2010 ish, something like that.
That kind of makes sense.
Which
Because we released our first EP in 2011. Which, if you go all the way back to one of the first episodes of this podcast,
I remember that.
Which
we played
which
we
EP?
played The Mirrors.
No,
Yes.
no,
2011.
Nope.
Yes.
Ready?
No,
Remember I told you about the CD earlier?
I do think you're wrong.
I looked at my copy of Bloody Mary today. Providence, Rhode Island, 2012. 1
The
year
compilation was after. The compilation was after. The Mirrors EP came out in
No,
2011.
it's the Mirrors EP is 2012.
That's not right.
I'm gonna send you a picture tonight, bro.
So maybe did I join in 2011 and maybe the album was 2012?
I remember sitting in
That was like one of those
studio.
things I looked at today that I just remembered for no reason.
So maybe I rejoined in 2011. Maybe I'm shifting it. That's possible too. Either way,
Well, you had to write the album or the E EP.
Anyone?
it was something like that. It was somewhere around that time. And then
Doesn't matter.
it was a whole new lineup at that point. That's when I met Devon Vendatelli, who was in Barbarian and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yep.
That's when I
Goat.
met him.
The GOAT.
Mike Hayes, Brandon Leanne, and Eeyore was still there. At some point, while Fatal was going on, Brandon had left. I think it was because me and him had gotten into some kind of beef.
No.
Yeah, because, God forbid I tell him that songwriting sucks. So we had gotten into some kind of beef, and I actually saw him when I was working at Guitar Center. We're cool now, but
I mean, you guys were.
we had gotten in some kind of fight or whatever, and he had left, and that's when I recruited him. Like,
Okay,
dude,
so
why
that's
don't you
where he
just,
came.
I was like, dude, why don't you just come join Shadow with me? I think that was like 2013.
You needed me to play a show or something.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was the show at Simon's.
Maybe.
Go figure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fucking tie all the shit back to Simon's.
Exactly.
I think so we recruited him for that, and then we're just like, hey, just stay. Because I remember that show at Simon's because you're like, dude, let's both play our sins, and I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was
Let's not do that.
that was dumb.
And which I think we both wound up. I think we wound up doing it anyway.
Yeah, they played the red and black one.
And I think I played my black and white because that's all I had.
Yes.
But that's when that happened, and so that's how me and him had started. I don't want to say break off like there was an issue, but that's how me and him broke off from Fatal, where we started playing separately while Fatal was going on.
Yeah.
I wanted to join a band with their own song so bad, and I was so young. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mate,
He was in a band. It was easy. I was like, bro, let me.
Yeah.
fucking-
He was nagging me for a long
Yeah.
time.
I mean, it's happened to me.
I was like,
with Mighty
I
Fall.
was like 15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
I
was
was
nagging
like,
me for a
bro,
long
please.
time. Like, dude, just kick him out.
Yep.
Just kick him out.
Not even, bro.
I was young, bro. Maybe 14.
Yeah, you were. I remember that.
That's crazy
Yeah.
to think about.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was 14, 15. You were young.
Now with you,
My
it was always
God.
Behind the Sounds as your first
Yup,
band,
that
right?
was
With
the
them,
first
yeah.
one.
Okay, where you was you.
After I had left Shadow,
Okay,
which
yeah.
was in 2004, no, 13. I think late 13 because we released our album in 14. I think, or was it 15? Oh, no, because it was 14 because we passed the 10-year anniversary.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
We just passed it.
Yep.
So it
You're
was
right.
14 we released it in. So yeah, so I want to say I think it was end of 13 that I left Shadow. We just, I made it clear to the guys like, hey, this show sucks, I'm out. Show sucked. It was a show at the Palladium upstairs. Show sucked. I don't remember why I was so salty about it, but that's basically what happened. Show sucked, so I was like, hey, I'm out. They weren't happy about it. He's still not happy about it.
It was just like, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, everything that happened that day, I was like, this is so fucking dumb.
I was mad about
I
something
remember
else,
going
too.
home, I was like, I'm not even mad right now. Like,
I was
what
disappointed.
the fuck just happened? Like,
I was mad about something else, too. I think I was just kind of like mad about how everything was going at the time. In
everybody
general. Like,
was fucking whining.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it wasn't the band wasn't in a good place. So I kind of just took the step of like, hey, I'm over it. Like, if this show isn't good, like this is where I'm calling it. And I remember being on the way home, and I called him.
Okay.
Like, hey, let's try something. And
Yeah, left me in the dust.
I'm pretty sure I was folding up a Whopper like this.
Just remember
That's
that.
how we're gonna work it.
Doing the
Yeah.
drive-through, making Whoppers, answering
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, sure, why
yeah,
not?
and
Absolutely.
and so I called him. I was like, hey, let's make this happen. And then that's essentially where Behind the Silence came from.
Sorry.
He literally came up with the name
Yeah, I
while we were
remember
at
he
work.
came up with the
Yep.
name. Yes, I remember that.
He was in the fucking lobby at work,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Dude, I got it!" Fucking
I think I like hummed packets at you from
yeah,
across
something like
the-
that. Yeah, you were like, "I got it!"
And then for that was you two, Eeyore. Was Brett the initial?
Yes.
He was
Yep,
the second
Brett,
guitar
Brett
player.
was
yeah.
Brett was original.
I remember in order for us to get Eeyore,
Never a bass player.
Well, I got
Never an
fucked
official
out
bass
of
I
player.
know
that
there's
deal.
no official bass riff for any of this.
never an
Never.
official bass player.
So
we
am
had
I-
Chadwick for a quick hot minute. We had Sean for a hot minute, and that was it. No
Yeah.
official bass player.
So I was your first official bass player in a band for what, 10 years or something like that?
no, Shadow had one.
But that was okay. That was
Mike Hayes was pretty good.
2018?
at the
2018.
base.
Yeah, my case was good.
Mike Hayes was nice. Yeah.
I told you I saw him not that long ago, right? At the Ice Nine
Yeah,
Kills
you told
convention.
me, yeah.
But yeah, so that
Good
was
guy.
good. I remember in order to get Eeyore in the band, we had to get him a job at Burger King.
Yep.
That was
Fair.
that was
Yep.
the caveat. He had to have a job, so we both told our manager at the time, we were like, "Hey, we need our band to have a vocal, so we need you to hire our friend." She goes, "Okay."
We said pretty please, and then we all took off the same day. We said pretty please. The whole day was ruined because we all did separate shifts.
Yep,
6 a.m.
that's where Arthur
ruined,
came in.
noon ruined,
I forgot
late night
about him,
ruined.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where we started hanging out with Arthur and all that shit.
Imagine if Joey Krug and Arthur knew each other.
Oh god.
Holy shit! The 9/11 memes would be out of this
Oh
world.
my god, man!
No
I
pun may be intended, but
miss Arthur very much.
so okay. So you guys got together, and now here I kind of know a little bit. I wish Brett was here to get
Yep,
more of the
there's-
backstory
yep.
too.
We'll probably get him on at some point.
Because you guys used to do
This is- that's another
practice
history
at
episode.
your old house.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
mom's house.
it was your mother's house.
Yep,
Okay,
my
yeah,
mom's
yeah,
house,
yeah.
the basement,
Yeah.
always.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's where it
And
was.
then you
100%.
wrote what was the album?
Remember Who You Are.
Remember Who You Are. Yeah,
It was supposed to be a part 2.
Yep. That was
Part 2
that,
became Look the Part.
look the part.
that was numero uno.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we literally just passed. It was in July, I think. We passed the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
What would you
of
do if
that
I just
record.
like slid a CD across to you and said, "By the way"?
Oh, dude, I'd be so fucking happy because I
I did it by myself.
because I don't have a hard copy of that album.
No shot.
So-
oh, you don't?
No, we never got it made.
No, I know. Well, we don't, but we printed those. We
Well,
printed those CDs.
Don't get me fucked. Yeah, we did.
We
I
printed.
was just
I
telling
thought about
story
that
to
the
Carp
other day.
Oh, you were. I remember
With the
that,
fucking
yeah.
Tom, with
Yeah.
the fucking What's New Pussy
The
Cat
most
on
with
them.
the- yeah.
A CD with 100 songs on it. 99 What's New Pussycats on a CD.
No, it was 95. 'Cause it was our
95, yeah.
5-song
Oh,
EP,
yep.
and then 95 What's New Pussy
So,
Cats.
Devin, while they were doing their thing, so were you still with Shadow, or you just kind of stopped? Okay. Okay.
No, I just got smoked.
No,
I
no.
thought Shadow kept going for a little bit after I
Yeah,
left.
because
No, I played with Mike and Devin for like a little bit, and then they like, I feel like just nobody cared anymore because it just like fell apart. Like everybody was just like out. It was just like that was it. It did not last that long. Actually, this isn't like I've told you this before. After Andrew left, we had one show that was crazy. That
It was
we-
the Halloween Havoc show,
yes,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
We played Halloween Havoc upstairs at fucking what's that place called? PVD.
Was
It was
PVD or
PVD
the
then.
Spot. I forget what it was.
I don't know, whatever it is, but it was, bro, that place was packed. That show was so fucking fun. And then we played that show, and then Eric was like, all right, I'm leaving too.
Yep.
We were like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, the
Oops.
show was so good.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Because then
Boy,
he,
my
'cause
back
then,
was hurting like a motherfucker
And then-
from carrying him for so
yeah.
long.
Because then he called me, and then he was like, "Hey, so I'm not in the band anymore. You guys want a singer?" And I was like, "Absolutely. That was
crazy,
the next
bro.
thing that we were looking for. I'm glad you could join us here." And then we created
Welcome
that.
to Burger King.
so
How
that
can
was-
I
Yeah,
help you?
welcome to
And then
Burger
that was
King.
it for me.
So that was your last show.
That
You
was
haven't
it,
played
bro.
a show. I'm just curious.
No,
So,
no,
Okay.
not having.
And what was
no.
that? 16, 15?
Man.
No, that
14.
was 14, right?
Oh, so you haven't performed
Probably
live
14.
in over
I was
10
in
years.
high school,
Okay.
bro. Yeah, bro. That was
Wow,
the last
holy
time
shit,
I was
so
in
you
a
were
band.
still
Your senior
in
year.
school. Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
And I've just been fucking playing to myself ever since
Which
then.
is so funny because my first show was that Jimmy. Well, so it was 2018. That was 27. I never played live before then.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, never.
I miss it
Never.
so much.
Yeah.
Hey, I keep saying, man, the cover market needs an Avenged cover band. I know a couple. of them.
Yeah.
I was going to say that towards the end, but
Yeah.
we'll get there. So obviously,
There's a couple of guys that
A couple of guys that might know something
yeah.
about it.
So I'm surprised. We'll get to that soon. But all right. So you guys, then I know you guys are playing together, and then you guys go from there. So obviously, you guys remember who you are. I remember you guys. I was at the studio with Chris Paquette's house.
Yeah, that was
His old
for
house.
that
His
was
old
for
house.
remember. I
Remember,
think.
yeah.
So at that point, we started doing that.
No, he was there for the other stuff. Cause,
Was he?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
he for sure was.
I remember him being there for remember.
Because
No,
he-
remember.
Shut the fuck up. Go back to your song.
Do you want to know why I remember? Remember? Because he showed up before Brett every
Brett
single
didn't show
day.
up at all.
And
Brett
he
didn't show
showed
up.
up with the burrito, half eaten,
Yes.
at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Brett didn't show up at all because both guitars and
Hey.
the bass on that song are
Hey,
me.
Yes.
hey, Brett,
Correct.
where'd you get a burrito at 11 a.m. It's ice cold too.
Only
And you
Chipotle.
know what, Ryan? Nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's
Not
changed.
a fucking thing.
It's been
Not a
7
fucking
years,
thing.
8 years.
Yeah,
Nothing
You
has
went to
changed.
Whole Foods at 8:45 and thought I could really fuck with the burrito right now.
Still
That's
does.
fucking
He
wild.
still
Nothing,
does
he
it.
still does. Not as often, but he still does.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
waking up and crave it.
Not that early, no.
He does. He does that stupid shit, dude. It's fucking
It's
insane.
disgusting,
It's
actually.
insane.
You might as well get it and then go sit in the bathroom and eat it at
Dude,
that
if I-
early in the morning
dude, if I
before
get one-
coffee. With coffee?
But yeah, no, he does that shit constantly. It's insane.
So,
But yeah, so we did the first EP,
yep. The
and
single.
then we
single,
did the single, and then
And then we comboed it. We packaged it.
yeah, and then at that point, I had started work on what would be the second record,
With the part.
which became Look the Part. But at that point,
It was something different. I remember that now, yeah.
Liana was about to be born,
Yes.
which is when he started to work with Hello Atlantic.
Yep.
That's right. We have to get, we'll get to that in a second.
Yep.
So, yes.
So at that point, that's where me and him had a little bit of a falling out. We stopped talking for a little bit, which is where Caruso comes in.
All intertwines.
Because at that point,
Big
he was with Hello Atlantic. I needed somebody to play with. Karina had Caruso.
Yep.
So Karina brought Caruso
And
to
then
me.
that's when, after you guys got Caruso, you reached out to me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
because Caruso was
Because
starting
Brett
to
was
learn.
still in the band. Well,
Yes,
in the
yeah,
band.
Brett was still there at the time.
Yeah.
So Brett was still there. We were still working on technically the behind the silence stuff. So he was
Yes.
learning his parts.
Yes.
And then at that point,
I came in,
at that point you came in.
and then Brett left.
And once Brett left, at that point, we were just like, all right,
We
you know
pivoted,
what?
yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just get rid of the whole thing.
And
Let's
then
just start
that's
fresh.
where he came in. Yeah.
And then that's where he came in. And so
You didn't want to escape the fate.
Yeah.
no.
You didn't want to be
didn't
robbed.
wanna- we weren't trying to.
And we
weren't
don't
trying
need
to-
we don't need rehash it.
Yeah, we weren't trying to. We
That
weren't trying to
yeah.
pull an escape the fate on
So,
him. So that was the.
and we
big
already
thing.
talked about that section many times. Hello Atlantic. So how did you even join up with them?
So, I played football, imagine, a long ass time ago.
I did too. I was kind of like it.
It was,
I
it
beat
was
3.
okay. I got laughed at my first day. They're like, what position you want to play? I'm like, snapper. And they were like, that's not a position. You're an idiot.
I told them, when do I get to hit people the most? And
Yeah.
I thought that was all it was going to be, and it was not.
Not.
Everything
Yeah.
else about it.
I thought it
up
was
to
gonna
and
be fun.
including our terrible team.
See that sport is called boxing.
I know this
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Or hockey, either one.
Or hockey.
Big
Or
hockey
hockey,
guy. We
yeah.
could do that.
Not
should have done
coordinated
that.
enough for hockey.
No,
I could
that's-
definitely punch a guy though.
Yeah,
That would probably be. I'd probably be all right at that. Might be a little late now.
yeah.
alright.
So
I'm brain damaged enough. I don't need CTE on top of that. I'm
No, definitely not.
Oh boy, somewhere
I'd be fucking
the
too
Benoit
sexy,
theme
man.
is playing.
I was close. I saw
Eat that.
You started to get there. All right. Hello Atlantic. Go
yeah.
ahead.
So
Play
I
football.
played football with this kid forever ago, and he's like, "I know you're a drummer. I'm looking for Ricky." Said, "I'm looking for a drummer. Our guy left. We're going on tour." He said, "We're just finished an EP. It's not out yet. Learn the stuff. We have a show coming up in like 3 weeks. We leave for tour in 3.5." And I went,
Was that Nightlife or was that before that?
Before
"It was
that.
before
Okay.
that."
I don't know if that EP was became Nightlife or was
No.
that after that.
No, so they had an EP written.
Yeah.
I can't remember the kid's name on drums. Nate.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe.
remember either.
Anyway, I show up. I drive all the way to this jam stand. I can't remember the place either. Way up in Taunton.
Bandstand.
Bandstand,
Oh
dude.
yes, my fucking haunting
So-
stomping grounds.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I
Yep.
drive all the way up there. I'm listening to this shit every day. Every day I'm listening to it. I'm like, all right, I can get it. It's very different than the metal that we were doing. It was
Yeah.
like pop punk. And I was like, you know what? I'll try something different, see how it goes. They're going on tour. How bad could it be? I show up. I learn the stuff in like 2 weeks, pretty solid. We go on the tour. All was great. Fantastic tour. Went awesome. Start getting more shows. People start dropping out of the band. Someone leaves. We get another guy. Doesn't work out. And then it just became me, Ian, and Eric.
Eric. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember
Just-
the three,
it just
the three
became
piece
a
I
three
remember.
piece. Yeah. We were writing stuff, and we pretty much had the whole Nightlife EP written. Some of it we were writing without them. Like Ian just wrote so much stuff all the time.
Gotcha.
He just
Sounds
always
right.
he just always had something.
He seems like a dumb fellow.
He just always has something. Like just always a riff. Like he'll just be sitting there and he'll play something. I'm like, well, what's that? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, save it. He's like, all right.
Sounds
Right.
familiar.
He just would write stuff, and it would just become crazy as shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. He took what we already had and kind of jumbled it into like what he could do as a one person. And when that came out, that was peak for me.
Yeah.
That was like,
That was a good EP.
That was
I did
it.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I remember hearing
that was
too.
it. It had good feedback. Like we did that second tour, like all was well. Just adulting.
Yeah.
So I never knew why you left.
Yeah. So
you left, right? Is that what
yeah.
happened? Okay.
So I
the scoop.
started. I only got away with all the tour stuff because I was working at the casino and could just get away with stuff like that. Like
Nice.
you post it.
Let me go. Yeah.
You know, you have the time off. You can take it. So I could just take off. They loved that I could do that. I could take off a weekend. We played random shows during the week. Why not? But once I started management stuff, you can't be in a band and be a manager at the same time like
Fair.
that.
Yeah. That's
You know, at a restaurant, you can't get away with like taking off every, Friday and Saturday or Saturday,
restaurant.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And then hey, we're going on a weekender and it happens to fall on like a holiday, and then you can't
Sure.
be dependable.
understand.
And
Yeah.
then you start taking off time that you have, and you don't make the same money that you should have. Gotta go. So kind of the same thing. Show didn't go so well, and
Gotcha.
I punched my ticket.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of a funny story. I think we could all look back on it. Dude, let me tell you, we played like this ramen house up in Salem. Would have been 6 spot. It was like right during Halloween. Okay, but like I went in there and ate, and then they like flipped the floor into a stage, and I was so confused that we were playing
There you
in this
go.
Chinese restaurant. And I was like,
Was it Kodo?
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
I bet it was fucking Kodo.
Great sushi.
Was it a really, really small place? You played like right in the back of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kodo.
Kodo. We played there.
Okay. Yeah.
Great
we,
sushi.
We did that. We did that. We
that
played
place
there. The
fucks,
food,
dude. I
yeah.
love that place.
What?
So, but like, okay, but it
Showed
was
up those
Halloween
guys.
and like no one came, bro. And
That's nuts because that place is booming.
well, it was Halloween, and the problem is they had all the shit going on in that little block downtown.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when
Yeah,
the Chinese
planning
food
right there.
restaurant,
Yeah.
like once it closed, like people just kept going. The show started like 9 o'clock at
It's,
night.
dude, they
Oh,
started.
you know what I'm
we,
saying?
we didn't play till
The
1 a.m.
Yes,
dude.
the
Oh
first
my
dude,
God.
No,
It wasn't that
Devin,
late. It
Yes,
was
it was.
It was
Yes,
late. I thought it was
yes, it
midnight.
was.
the
It
first
late.
band didn't
I
go
would've
on
went
until like
home.
9:15, 9:30.
Yeah, we didn't. When we played Kodo, wasn't it like 1 a.m. that we started?
Late and miserable? Fuck yeah. Sushi was good, though.
Dude, I get wet.
Okay, yeah,
I get
food
wet
was-
dreams on the
food
beef
was
teriyaki,
great,
dude.
bro.
At least
Dude,
it
I'm
was
so
worth
upset that
Kodo shows are either really good or really not good.
Yeah, no, I got the really not good.
dude. We,
I've never
Unfortunately.
played a good one.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. We had a good time that
did
time we
have-
played.
The
there.
sushi was good, but continue.
I get wet dreams on that beef teriyaki,
So like
man.
we
No.
played and bro, when they hung the little set list thing up of the times, and I saw we went out at like 12:30. I went,
You're right. I remember
You-
that now.
Yeah,
have
and
to-
we were behind.
I go-
Breaking my balls.
I went, I might leave right now.
Dude, my buddy
I
AJ.
can't do
Cancel it.
we gotta drive an hour and 30 minutes home after.
Yeah. So we wound up
No,
grabbing.
thank you.
We grabbed the hotel. We stayed where Einstein
did
was
too.
doing the convention.
Yeah.
Which was like 20 minutes away. Just because we knew that we were
Yeah, I
playing
did
late,
too.
we just thought ahead, and we knew because
It's not that far.
no, but we knew like we were going to stay there late because we were playing.
Well, we
late.
were
going to
drinking.
be drinking
and-
Yeah,
sure.
fair.
so
because we
was.
drank cheap because we were playing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So like we just thought ahead. We were like, oh well, if we're going to drink cheap, then we might as well just grab the hotel room. It was only like 15, 20 minutes away, and we knew that the rooms were nice because Einstein was doing the convention there. So we were like, okay, well we'll just grab it there. My buddy AJ from work came with a couple of my other buddies, and we didn't know it was a 21 plus venue. So AJ went up paying off the promoter to let
Surprise.
our buddy Raffin, who was 18.
I heard about that.
He wound up paying him an extra $20 to let him
Oh my
stay.
god.
Dude, that rocked. That was so funny.
Did you guys ever play such a side note? Was it the bungalow?
No,
That place was fun.
no, we never played there.
Such a random thought I
Yeah,
had.
Kodo was that was a show that like while we were there, I was miserable about it
Yep,
because it was so
well-
late. But like I look back on it now, I'm
No,
like,
it
oh,
wasn't
that
bad.
was so fun.
And we did the same thing, like get a place
did
up
the-
there
yeah.
again.
It was just like one of those snap decisions. I'm like, bro, it's
So
so,
that was your
fucking
last show?
And I was like so tired and miserable. Like I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I'm like, I go, I can't keep taking these weeks. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
that was
gotta
your
go.
last. So what was that? If you remember date, I know it was pre-COVID. So
Yeah, it was. It
That'd be
must have been.
2019.
Mad long.
Yeah, it was way before COVID.
No, it wasn't way before COVID.
It was
I
like
think
2018, wasn't it? Because
No.
like I said, like, when you were playing with Hell,
I think it was
primarily
right-
Liana was just born.
I think it was right before COVID.
He's what?
I think she was born in 16. So it was probably 17 or 18.
How old is she? 8?
Yeah,
Okay.
turns.
Was that late?
she was born in
I think
16.
so.
Yeah, turns
December.
9 this year.
Yeah.
No,
Turns
I,
9. Yeah, because it was.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
it was
know.
probably
I can't
17
even
or 18.
recall.
So
But
No,
I remember like
because we did the Warped Tour stage.
it was 18, wasn't it?
17.
5.
17?
2017.
Christ.
Wow.
That was
By the way, vote for us on
2017.
Warped Tour.
no, we'll get our shit in. Don't worry. So that was the last show.
Hashtag. Yep.
Yeah, and then you have not played in any band since.
Nope.
Okay. No inkling, no desire.
No, just jam some shits. You know.
Very good. Which then
When
leads
Every
we
once in
can
a while
fucking
with them.
get
I
'em.
was going to say, which
Yeah.
then leads me to my next question, or more of a statement. I am shocked between the three of you, between all this time, have not done a tribute, Avenged Sevenfold tribute cover band. Shocked. I
We
don't know.
talked about it. We definitely talked about it.
You guys know what you're doing.
Especially after me doing the last one when Dan Salem
Yeah.
called me and or when Mikey called me to do the one with Dan and all them, like, you know, I had a really good time playing with those guys, and being on stage playing those songs again made me miss playing with them. And, you know, it was, you know, obviously I love playing with you guys. It has nothing to do with that, but there was just
I hope so.
you know, but there was a piece of the history, I guess, that I just missed from,
That's
you know, just from not having it for so long, that, you know, I hit him up kind of right away. I was like, hey,
I remember that.
why aren't we doing this again? Like, you know, obviously I know, he has a tough schedule. Like,
He'll figure it out.
We're adults now. Like, it's a
No,
lot
we can
harder.
adult now.
You know what I mean?
We
Like,
can play.
it's a lot harder to do things like that now, especially like I'm in this
Sure.
band. I'm in Letters to Jenny now. You know what I mean? Like, I have 2 kids now. Like, life is hard now. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as
Sure.
easy as just, like, when we were younger of just picking it up and saying, "Hey, let's just go play at some fucking dive bar on Airport Road." You know what I mean? Like, it's not that easy anymore. And also finding a fucking singer that can sing that shit is so goddamn hard.
True that.
I don't care how many people tell me that they can do it. No, they fucking can't.
No.
So
Well, who was the guy that sang for your tribute? Was he
Uh,
or-
voice.
yeah, no, he was good. He was honestly the closest that I've had any time that I've done it. But even with him, he had a great voice, but he was more of a power metal style vocalist. So it wasn't.
Okay. Yeah.
So it wasn't like that. He
Who?
was a bad singer. Rick, the kid that I just played with, with the last one.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't that he was a bad singer. It was just that it wasn't really the Shadow's voice, because he had more of a power metal style vocal.
Sure.
So like finding somebody that can sing like Shadows is just hard. He has a hard style of singing. And now people love or hate Avenged because of his vocals. Mostly hate him because of his vocals. But if you're going to cover Avenged, you kind of need to. They're one of those bands, like, you need to kind of nail all of it. You need to have the guitars on fucking point, which we do. You need to have the drums on point, which we do. But you also need to have the fucking vocals on point. And if you don't, it's going to hurt you. And so that alone has been kind of a deterrent. But like I said, just time is tough.
Sure.
But we've definitely talked about it. And if we can make the time work, yeah, fuck it, we'll do it again.
I'll put a timestamp. By the end of 2025, I think all of you guys should do a show. Even if it's some,
let's be honest. How long is it going to take us to nail a set list?
Oh, you guys be done in
I mean, we
days.
just played before we got here.
Right.
We did pretty damn good.
I think you guys will.
I mean,
Something tells me you guys will.
when it comes down to,
Because I want to see him play on stage. I'm actually very curious to see.
when it comes
Some
down
freak
to like
line.
the stuff that we played, you know, constantly with, you know, Beast and the Harlot and Backcountry and Nightmare and all of the songs that we played all of the time. That shit is so robotic and natural to us now, where we don't have to think about it anymore.
Yeah, it's like
So,
me
like,
with Metallica. I know.
when it comes to adding those songs into a set list, we don't have to even think about it.
No.
It's like, yep, add them in, great.
I remember them being faster at some. Like some songs, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm rushing this. Like I thought this was way faster.
Yeah.
Like, what
Some of them we
the
did play
hell,
faster.
dude?
Need a count.
But you know, some of the harder songs, like we played "Save Me," it was a little rough. Like some of that
Yeah.
stuff, we'd have to like get back into the rhythm again. But all of the singles and like the hit shit, We could do a set list of all the hits and we wouldn't even have to fucking play together again.
No.
We could literally just say, hey, we got a show in 2 weeks. You good? Yup. And just fucking show up at the show and be good to go.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
See you there.
And that's it. So we would definitely, like I said, I would do it again, no problem. Because especially in today's market, what's really cool is that the cover band thing is kind of becoming a little bit more popular again. Whereas back when we were playing, it wasn't as popular.
No,
you know what I mean? There wasn't as much of it.
No, they wanted originals.
They wanted originals. Like, we would play shows with original bands constantly. People would be looking at us like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense though.
But now, like, you have, like, Far Beyond Driven with the Pantera covers. You have Paper Cut. Like, you
Even
have...
us when we did the system stuff, when we didn't have
Dude,
Mike. Yeah.
When we did the system shit, people went fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like...
Gave Dustin a career.
Yeah. we have Jet Pilot X now. Whenever the fuck they're ready to get back out there, Zach. I said, you know what? I would love to have Jet Pilot X, us doing Avenged, and Paper Cut on one fucking show. Do you understand? That would be really fucking amazing.
Yeah, you guys have a good time. That'll be a good one.
Those fucking 3 bands together would do so well.
And it's all close together. It'll be a
it's
good
all
show.
in the same realm. It's all the same era. Like, it would do so well.
I'll pay money for that.
Like, I think it'd be a great.
I'll
great
drink 20
show.
beers that night for you.
You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see that happen. And
He said it like it was a problem.
Right?
I'd love to see that happen. And again, no offense to the guys that I played with before, because all of them are great musicians too. Chances are for bass, I'd probably wind up calling Dan anyway. But like, I would do it with these guys. I wouldn't do it with anybody else.
For some reason, something's telling me at the end of this year, you guys are either going to have played or something or planned to play. I don't know why.
Nothing would deter me from doing it if the opportunity arose. And Mike knows it too.
I'm sure Carl.
You know what I mean? I told him, hey, if something arises where like it's a good idea, like if an Avenged market shows up,
Right. If you're doing a metal show with like the OG, like what was that? Like 04 to like 2010, 2012. Like
what would we play though? That's the question.
With something like that, like if it's the first time people are seeing you, you do hits only.
Yeah.
You do hits only. When you are established, that's when you can start dropping in little like little Easter egg ones and little like B-side shit. But for the first time, it's Beast, Backcountry, Unholy Confessions, Afterlife, like all that shit. That's you know what I mean. Like
Not Ready to Die. That blew up. Zombies. Come on, no.
That's fire.
Dude, we were supposed to do Not Ready to Die with the one that I did recently, and the set got cut, and we didn't get to do it. And I'm very upset about it. But like.
That's shit out of that song.
That's the kind of shit that you would do now. You know what I mean? Just because people are just getting used to, but then you can start dropping in like
for sure.
The weird shit. You know what I mean? You start doing like chapter 4 and
Yeah.
Blind and Chains and all that kind of shit. Like almost easy, even Scream. Like, you know.
Just start giving me some challenges a little longer down.
Play
the road.
Game Over.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm just I knew you always played. I'm just happy you still play your drums because I had no idea you.
Oh yeah,
it's good.
Yep,
that's good.
We got to drag them out of the casino every now and again, but we get them. We get them.
We get there.
I pay a house mortgage too. I know the feeling.
We get there. We get there.
So cool.
He needs to play more. He's so good and he doesn't play enough.
That's why I just you were the first main drummer I remember watching. I was like, holy fuck, he knows what the fuck he's doing. So
I mean, he's the first drummer that I ever really worked with. I mean, I worked with Steve Nelson. I worked with Devon.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I know. But it wasn't. There was a difference in playing with them and working with them. Whereas, I played with those guys, but me and him worked together. Where we were writing parts together. We were on the same wavelength in the sense of like he knew what I was going to do, I knew what he was going to do, and we could work off of it. And that really helped me to get to this point. Where now I can kind of do the same thing with Zach, where I kind of know where he's going to go, and I know how he's going to start to work.
Devin, can you hand me a bass from around that corner, please? Right around the back there?
Uh-oh, here he goes.
I thought we had studio updates.
No, we'll get there. That's how we're going to end it.
Yeah, we're actually, you know what?
Well, we're probably close.
We're not going start. Let's not get crazy here. Something's happening.
Something's happening. I like something. Might have another song for this record before we knew it. But yeah, I mean that was the biggest thing. Was having him was a huge thing that I needed to be able to like learn how to work with a drummer, and having someone that was at his skill level made it a lot easier. I promise, because had I not had that, it would have been quite unfortunate. Because I think I would have probably put my head through the fucking wall because that would have been horrible.
It was my first writing experience, so like I
Interesting.
kind of made it easier. I'm like, all right, I already know what you were doing.
Right.
I can meet you there. We can find a middle ground here.
Have you guys wrote any? I know you guys haven't been playing with any bands. You guys write your own stuff just for shits and giggles, keep in the memory bank, anything like that? Any of you guys?
Oh, there's stuff in the bank.
Some
make
riffs.
So you guys
There's
like
stuff
your
in
own
the bank.
stuff?
Some riffs sitting around.
Well, if you
Kind
got
of thing, you know what I mean?
there you go.
Always ideas.
Yeah. No, that's good.
I'll
No,
tell you something. That GarageBand on your phone and shit, bro.
Pretty fire.
That's crazy, dude.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
It's
It is
crazy.
convenient Friday, yes.
That is the.
It's a good way to get that out, you know.
That is the injector of the spank bang.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
that is what
The
that
spank
is.
bang.
Mend things together quickly.
I had a thought. Where the fuck did it go?
You lost it.
Lost it. I've recently had people that knew about it request the bye cover come back to life.
Ooh.
I've had people that again people that knew about it
Yeah.
have asked me. I don't know if that would ever see the light of day again, but it's
I could just record that.
it's out there. It's out there, or not?
For
Well,
sure.
it's not out there, but it's.
Y'all
I
can
mean,
keep that one.
I already did one, so
You did do it.
that was fun. Those were great times.
That was a good time. I wish
So
I was,
dancey.
I wish I was there for that one, but that's okay. It exists, and that's the point.
Well, I did it in light of you. A little, you know. I knew you'd appreciate it.
I did appreciate it. I was like, you know what? If it was gonna get done, at least it got done that way. How you doing there?
Boss,
How you doing there, champ?
Almost done.
Oh yeah,
good because
Nice.
I think about put the bow on over here.
yeah, I think
What do
so
they
too.
wanna
So
say?
I'm
Yeah.
just excited to hear what you got going on whenever.
Well,
you're...
just the bass. So just be just.
yeah. That's
you
why
know.
we're just kind of got bullshit.
Yeah.
Let him get some bass in.
Yeah,
and then
that's
we're-
fine.
Get there.
And then we're gonna.
Do you guys want to? So usually at the end of these sort of things, like well, say like band members, they promote their band or anything like that. I know you are a little different. Do you guys have something y'all want to at least shout out, say something? You're on air.
Put him in a band.
Okay, there you go.
Put him in a band.
I play
please
guitar.
Social, what's your social media? Maybe people can come find you. I don't know.
You could follow me on Instagram, Drifts DRYFTS. You could definitely follow me there.
He likes his cars. I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I fuck with cars. You could definitely
Yes.
follow my car Instagram. That's Dark Garage. Can't miss it.
Rock
That's
and roll.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I play guitar.
I see you occasionally. I think on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
Cover. You play some
Yeah.
stuff. All this. I'm like, holy shit, he's good. I keep forgetting about that.
Thank you. I try
So-
to throw some shreds so I have
No.
some progress vids on my
No.
social media. Basically,
Fucking
That's
A,
really
yeah.
He's
it,
got stuff.
yeah.
You can leave me alone.
I was gonna say you. So
Everyone, you can leave me
So
alone.
have you
but
stopped using social media? Because you don't post anything.
Yeah, he don't.
no,
That's fine. I'm the same way.
get away from me. Don't talk to
I
me.
hate posting stuff, but he yells at me for I don't post stuff. That's the only reason
I
do
will
it.
go
Just
on
share our
every.
shit. That's all I
I'll
need to
go
do.
on every
That's what
once
I've
in a
been
while. You can follow
Check it
Taylor
out.
stuff, LW Restoration and Craft. Buy some stuff.
There you go.
Buy some stuff.
There you go.
But you can leave me alone. All of you.
Leave the boy alone.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to
alone.
leave me alone.
I
But
really
I'd prefer
wish-
if you did.
I wish we could put a throwback link. I wish I could find the fucking link to the last Fatal show that we did.
I know. I
It
tried to find
It's
it
hard to
too.
find.
got
It's
so
like
buried in
gone or
YouTube that I
something,
can't
yeah.
find it anymore.
It's in one of my. I mean,
We didn't
how many
watch it
YouTubes did
enough
I
to
chew
keep it
through
up.
getting free subscriptions? I couldn't tell you which one I saved it on. I couldn't tell you.
Like I said, it's just even searching it, no matter how many different ways I
I
type
know.
it,
I
just
know. I can't find it.
I can't find it. We had a
It's
whole.
probably for the better.
I just remember
No,
the icon
I want the
being
record.
an
Let's
actual
let's
event
just
show.
play again, and then that'll be it.
I mean, we could do that too.
Yeah.
If only I knew a promoter that could book shows
Just have fun,
with
man.
a good cover band. Boy, if
just-
only I knew one of those.
It's just music, man.
Good.
Get someone to sing. Plug that, yo.
Yeah.
I think Andrew already said that, but
Hey, listen, if you can sing Avenged stuff
Yeah.
and are
There you go.
interested, you give me a call, and we'll.
yeah, call him, not us.
Don't call the yellow
You
guy.
can leave me
We'll be involved. Call him though.
alone.
Yeah, don't call the yellow guy. You call me.
The remaster over there.
You know,
Nice.
fuck it. I don't got enough shit to do.
Yeah, you got that.
but I mean, like I said, I would definitely do it again, just as even just as a one-off, just for fun.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. It's just
And we don't
music,
have all
bro.
the fucking, we don't have like the avenged guitars and like all the shit for fucking no reason. You know what I mean? Like, as much as, don't get me wrong,
No,
I love my
play
Sinister
Jackson.
Gaze guitar. I'm not gonna play it on stage with Mighty Fall. I'm just not.
I mean,
Just want it to sound right.
You know what I mean? Like,
No,
I'm not
no,
gonna
no,
use
bad
my
thing.
Zachy
It's-
Vengeance
yeah.
on stage with this band. I'll use it in the studio with this band,
Sure.
but I won't use it on stage with this band. So like, give me a reason to fucking play it. You know what I mean? Like, give me a reason to do something with it.
don't make
Yeah.
me get that rev cut again.
Oh man, listen.
never
I'll
do
send
it.
him the fucking picture. I got it somewhere. Don't
I'll
make
never
it.
do it.
I
Don't
remember
even.
that.
We'll put that in the fucking
No.
corner right over the OBS thing.
Go ahead.
The fucking the
It'll
old
never
picture of you in
happen
my
again.
fucking bathroom mirror.
Ever.
What was I doing?
Hey, whatever. We
and
had fun.
And there's one thing I want to say is it's good seeing all three of you in
Oh.
one spot. This is nice.
Hell yeah.
I know I don't know anything, honestly. I know there was some hoorah, and I didn't see you for a
Oh, it
while,
was just-
especially.
It was just dumb.
It was dumb.
I'm sure it was.
dumb,
but it's
dude.
nice to see.
Like,
It was very
yeah,
dumb.
It's nice to see. You too, of course, but it's just
Yeah.
nice to see you guys in a an
I was
environment
like
like this.
21 and needed something to be mad about. And
Yeah,
I was
well,
like,
it was. Yeah, it was.
I'm mad at Andrew today.
Yeah,
Like,
it
that
was-
was it. You know what I mean?
It was very much like he cheated on me.
Yeah,
type of-
yeah,
I mean,
that's
like,
what it
was-
was. Yeah.
It was real dumb. And
Oh, we have to get into it. I'm just saying, it's just
No,
nice to have
it's
you
okay.
guys
We're
around.
just-
That's
again, we're kind of just killing time waiting for him.
That's right. Yeah.
Waiting for him to give us the.
Oh.
Waiting for him to give us the good to go, but
Yeah, I guess that's my cue.
Well, but like I said, but no, seriously, it's good to see you guys again. Like I said, I haven't seen you in a while. I know it's been past, and I know we came to a couple of our shows,
Yes, sir.
but you look good.
Thank you. Good.
Handsome
I
boy,
appreciate
Ryan.
it. Thank you. I'm the sex symbol in the band.
Gotcha.
Tell them. I'm
well,
saying
he don't
this.
see what he don't know is that I
See-
lost 30 pounds now. So
See, I
I'm fucking.
knew
I'm
it.
probably
I-
pushing him out of that
I-
spot.
I had a
All
feeling
right.
it was
I'm
Zach
pushing
the
him out of
whole
that
time.
spot.
And
knew
just
it
coming
was
for the
him.
title.
Knew it.
So cool. Well,
That's good.
But, it
Hell
feels,
yeah,
it
man.
feels good that we can be in the same room again. And
This is nice.
And
I
it
like
feels
it.
good that we can go downstairs at my house and we can jam again.
I
and
still
all that
think-
shit feels great.
Every time.
I think you guys will be on stage soon. Something just tells me, even for something, I would definitely be there. It'll just be fun to see you. It'll be fun.
Ain't
For
nothing-
me, I'll get a kick out. of
Ain't
it,
nothing stopping me, man.
Listen,
I
if you want to use me for a song, if you need someone, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
Same.
there you go.
I'll never before Nick plays this song.
We'll see.
I'll never forget the time that Shadow was playing. Oh man, fucking Kraken would kill me for telling this story, but I'll never forget the time that Shadow, because you know a story I'm going to tell, right? At Alchemy.
oh man, I don't know.
the
Oh yes, yes.
there was a show that we played at Alchemy
Oh my God.
where Ryan was feeling a little spicy, and Shadow was playing, and he wanted to play too, to feel included. So while Kraken was on stage, he set up his drum kit to the right of the stage and played the entire set at the same time.
Yes.
So there was two drummers
Confirmed.
going through
We
the
decided
whole
double
set.
bass was the move.
Oh my god, it was so fucking funny.
Why would we do that?
We had Kraken going, and I don't think Alchemy mic'd up the drums at that point. It was
no,
when they,
I don't think so. Because
before they moved it. Before it was Alchemy,
it was
still,
PVD social.
It was still PVD. So when they had the stage to the left of the room,
It was in
and-
front of that big window.
yeah. And I'm almost 100% sure that they didn't mic up the drums, so it was just an overwhelming blast of drums because there was two drummers playing. It was hilariously funny. But okay, Nick. So what do you got? You've been working at this for an hour and 42 minutes.
Wow, I mean, it's not my fastest. I'll give you that right now. I was trying to get a yuck sound for the beginning, but
Jesus.
we're getting down to the wire here. You guys are running out of shit to talk about. That's my own fault.
Hour 40 minutes is pretty good.
Hey, listen, we could have kept going. You should have just gave us a few.
There's plenty to talk about.
We
There's
got like 15
shenanigans.
years of stories, my boy.
This is true.
Do you still have all that stuff on your computer? All those dumb videos?
It depends on which ones you're talking about.
Just all the random dumb shit that we did.
Probably. on my
I
old
think we had
computer.
the mosh pit video, the van mosh pit video on your computer.
I
at one
might.
point.
Yeah, I have to like turn my old computer on to find out, but I might.
You have.
Okay,
Zach, are you getting the audio from OBS?
he's not. I'll give him a bounce of it later.
Okay, so we're just gonna hear it for right now,
Yeah.
and we're gonna react to it, and then you're not gonna hear shit until Caruso puts it in later.
Okay, here's what I did today.
I love when you program drums.
It's pretty cool.
That was sick. I like that. Right there, yeah.
The working of how Mighty Fall writes the record.
Trade secrets.
Yeah,
Good shit,
So-
bro.
don't show this to Traverse.
Yeah.
So that's with a time. I mean, that's with a timer and no ideas.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
coming
hey, listen.
coming in straight blind, I guess not bad. Okay, hang on to it.
There's there's
something there.
fuel we can add to a fire on that, so I'll take it.
Always.
I found out I don't like these pickups.
Well, we learned something today.
Changing them out.
I think we're gonna put a headset
What
on
are
that.
No, that's passive.
Oh, right.
So that's a JB, and I guess that means I don't like JBs. So
Well,
There you go.
I learned a lesson today,
Right.
and that's a valuable one because I was going to get into rehearsal or whatever with that and be like, "Wow, I fucking hate how this sounds. I really like how it plays, but it
You're
sounds like
mad.
shit."
well,
So
Sometimes shit doesn't sound
you could
good.
reroute an
That's it.
active set in that, couldn't you?
yeah, but I want to maybe keep that. I'm going to keep that one passive, and maybe we'll do. I'll just put fun stuff in it. Maybe try. I'll try a Longren,
Oh
or
yeah.
bare knuckle or something.
Ooh,
I
you
don't know.
do bare knuckle.
Could try like a nail bomb or something.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Or I don't know.
We don't get no bare knuckle options. Do that.
Something, anything.
I'm not really a huge fan of long grids. Do the bare knuckle. That'd be a cool idea.
Mm.
That'd be a good little grindy thing for us.
What are we
Bucker?
talking about?
Pickups.
Pickups, yeah.
Okay.
Anything, yeah.
Pickups, drummer man.
Anything but what's
Wires
in
and
there.
magnets.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Wires and magnets that go burr.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad I learned something today.
Well, hey, so that's okay. So that's a cool,
Good
that's
lesson.
a cool little riff thing. So we got to find some kind of quiz thing to make Zach's brain fry next episode. Hey, oh no, Traverse is here next episode, so you're not going to be able to do any kind of thinking.
what's this?
So you know what we're gonna do? The next one, I got a website, and you might have to remind me what it is because we used to be on it all the time.
Yep.
We're gonna find out if Zach can name every single Metallica song
We did.
from front to back in a
There's got to be
podcast episode.
150.
So we're gonna see if he can do that.
180.
And I'm counting
Wow.
Lulu, motherfucker. So you fucking,
Oh.
you want to fucking? We're doing
That's
this.
awful.
I'm sad for you.
Me
We're
too,
doing
brother.
this.
Okay.
I'd say to study, but you're gonna fucking forget by the time we do it anyway. So
Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna help you with this
I just need to remember
because
the
I
name
was
of the
thinking
website.
about it too.
I just remember the name of the website because I can't remember it because we used to be on it all the time because we did the fucking Avenged one.
I know there was mad of them.
We forgot
What do you
fucking.
mean?
We forgot thick and thin every fucking time. Every fucking time, dude. Oh my
It was
God.
always the last song.
every
We just
goddamn
never
time. We
would
would
do
get
it.
through. We would get through 85 to 90%.
We could do it back to back in 5 minutes and still not fucking remember that
every
song.
single time. We'd forget it. I don't know why it was that one song. Every single time. Hey, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's just mid.
That's a good song. I like
It's not bad.
it. Anywho, we gotta wrap her up now. This is the time.
Tired.
We're
This-
wrapping her.
This is yeah. I don't rap
Raw
shit.
Dog Nation.
This is Raw Dog Nation.
We
Baby.
know
I
that.
don't rap shit. This is a good fucking history episode. Next time we do it, we'll toss a coin. It'll be either a Nick one or a Mike one. We'll see who we can get on here. We got some old Nick pals we can get on here. You ain't got no old pals.
Oh my god.
I have actually old. I'll
You ain't got no old band pals.
thank you. Well, no, I have. Well, there's I'll reach out to Brian. I'll bring her to Brian DeRosa.
Fuck is a Brian?
He was a kid. That's why I learned music in Taunton. I'll have to reach him out. This is good. Good reminder.
Yeah, huh.
We have some fun stuff to talk about. We can
He's-
talk about
he's just
my
gonna
dumb
hi-
high school shit.
he's gonna
like you
hire
guys.
someone.
Oh, Christ.
So scary
Yeah,
thought.
He's
know.
gonna find someone
Oh,
down
Get the
there.
sensor button ready.
No, I lied, Ian.
Get the sensor
Okay,
button ready.
sorry. That's that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Okay. All right, you got it.
Anywho, Nick, you're good at the closers. So
Well, so I anyway, I missed a lot of talking because
good. Listen to the episode next
that's that, and I'm looking forward to
Hearing it again.
I'm looking forward to consuming this episode for the first time. It's going to be very cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we talked about Marshall MGs for a minute. What a
All
gift!
good. Yeah.
week.
Marshall
Gift to
MGs.
amps.
Throw them all in the trash.
We got we got a gig next month. Holy shit! Okay, we have a gig March 20th.
Yep.
It's at the Parlor in
Yep.
Providence. It's with our dear friends. It's with Traverse. Holy shit! I'm so excited.
I know.
It's with Vanta Black, who I love dearly. It's with
Epoxis.
Epoxis. I got it out right the first time I said their name. They are sick.
Nice.
So really, truly, if you are not there, you're fucking up. You are a foolhardy idiot who will never see the light of heaven.
I use my R card
dumb.
right next to me. I can't use it again.
So you should show up for that one. We're gonna have a lovely time, and you can take that to the bank, baby.
Take it to the bank.
Vote for us on Warped Tour, goddammit.
Do the Warped Tour thing. Hey, vote for me on Warped Tour. Vote for me on Warped Tour. That's what you sounded like in 2011. And it turns out time makes fools of us all. So you can do that too. There's a link in our bio on Instagram and everywhere else that's got that. You can go do that. You can come to the gig. You can buy a goddamn t-shirt. You can see the record on that very same
Buy 2
link tree
t-shirts.
in the bio. And
You could even
Uh,
buy 3. never
look at
know.
that multiple,
Fuck you,
multiple shirts.
Yes.
You could buy 3.
3,
Buy-
4, 6
Buy a bunch of
t-shirts.
shirts. I love you.
15
Good night.
t-shirts.